What's going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Today I'm your host Sharpie Ren, and I have my co-host. We'll just start from Castro all the way down. So just introduce yourselves. Tell them a little about yourselves. He's eating. He's eating the beginning of the podcast.
And I'm eating. Bro, I'm hungry. Leave me alone. Yeah,
All right.
I'm eating him. I'm gonna stream and I do variety too. There you go.
He's also your e-boy of the year. So
E-boy of the year.
I'm Claire. I am a variety streamer from Malaysia who recently moved to Sydney, Australia. It's really nice to meet you from the land down under.
You're so cute.
so cute.
I'm Ashley. I'm a variety streamer from the Philippines. Yeah, I'm 21. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
21.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No idea. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Chris Ray. I'm Koali Bear's sister. I'm from the Philippines and I stream and I love music.
Cool. My name is Sharpie Ren, or you guys can just call me Ren. I'm basically her, but guy version, but just less talented. So I'm basically the same. I'm just older. That's it. I'm 20 years
Give
old.
yourself some credit.
But yeah. So the topic of today's podcast is going to be catching up, because the last time we did this podcast, it was before Claire and I moved to different parts of the world. So like she said, she was in Malaysia. I was in Japan, and we moved. She moved to Sydney. I moved to Portugal. So we just haven't had our schedules aligned, and we all just couldn't hop on for the podcast. We're all working on different things. So yeah, it's just basically catching up. How's everyone been? it's like I haven't seen you guys in so long. So
Yeah,
it's like
it's been a long
That's true.
time.
yeah, it's been a
How
minute.
have you been, Sharpie?
I played Apex
Yeah.
with you recently.
Yeah,
so-
Claire and I have been. We've been here. I've been chilling. It's been a long journey from Japan to Portugal, especially with this coronavirus thing going on.
Yeah.
So, like
bro.
we just now settled, and we flew out like a long time ago. We got here in Portugal a long time ago, but we just couldn't get settled. So, but I've been chilling. So, yeah. How about you, Castro? How you been? Like you looking cute though. No homo, but you're looking cute.
What's going on right now?
Oh, my bad. You're still eating.
I'm still eating, so I'm still chewing. What's changed? Nothing lately. I've just still been streaming, and then playing games. Bro, I've been grinding for like the Valorant key. Midway because I didn't think that I would actually enjoy it, and then I started looking at the streams, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to play. So midway, I started grinding, and then when I finally got it, I was so addicted to it. I was hooked onto it, and then I think it was Ali. When I started playing with Ali, that's when we just started, like popping off, I guess. That's when I started to like want to play Valorant even more and like competitively, because I don't usually play games competitively unless it's like with the boys or whatever. But then that was like ages ago when I was on PS4. So now I'm starting to like focus on a competitive game now, which I'm kind of enjoying. So there's that.
That's
Yeah.
pog, dude. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing. I'm just streaming games and nursing. No, but that's something.
I was yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
We'll talk
ask you
about
about
that
that. Yeah, but we can talk about it later.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Claire? Yeah. How's things?
Mostly okay. Moving to Australia was probably one of the biggest steps I had to take in my life. Like, it's a completely huge change. I mean, like, I moved states. Like, I moved out of state to go to uni. Like, I lived 5 hours with my parents. Like, that was crazy. Wait, where did he go? Now he's not next to me anymore.
I have no
I'm so
idea.
confused.
It's fine.
Anyway, so moving out of state was kind of scary, and then but then now moving to a completely new country to start like a whole new life is, you can imagine like how terrifying that is. It's been quite a journey. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having my ups and downs, a lot of emotional roller coasters, because I don't really have a job at the moment because I can't really work right now, and with like the whole coronavirus situation going on, it's making like things like really difficult to not only like
Mhm.
find work but to like go out and just explore like a new area that I'm in right now. Like I could barely even do that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to when everything's over. Hopefully things will look up then, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing okay, but not the best that I thought I would be at this current situation.
Mm,
But yeah.
that's
So,
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable
about
because it's a
you?
big life change.
Yeah.
And it's so unexpected. Like, you imagine, right? Like, you're like, oh yes, 2020, I'm gonna start fresh. We're gonna do all these cool things, and then bam, coronavirus just hits like a truck. And it's like,
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Yeah, exactly.
But
So
that's
good.
like that's
It's
like me with our gym membership. Like I just started and then bam, Corona
Right.
virus.
Yikes! That's the world telling you like, chill out for now.
Yeah.
it's like now you don't need a hot pot. We'll wait till 2021.
2021. That's your year. That's your year.
Mhm.
What about you, Ellie?
Well, I started off this year like really excited because this is supposed to be the year that I like graduate and finish my
Oh.
thesis. Yeah, also I was planning on getting a job and then going to TwitchCon. But now, like after all this coronavirus stuff is happening, I have no idea where I stand with like graduation because I have no idea when it's gonna be. Like they're saying it
Mm.
might be next year, which is like that's really weird because I can't get it. That means I can't get a job till like next year, and it's gonna be really hard to find a job too because if this thing keeps going on, it's like
Yeah.
impossible.
It's like yeah.
This girl about to
Yeah.
walk on stage and graduate on
Yeah.
Minecraft. I swear to God.
I do not want to do that. Like everyone's saying, "Oh, you can do an online graduation." I'm like, I spent 4 years, paid so much tuition to graduate on
Online.
Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's where I stand. It's just like really unsure of what's gonna happen now.
Actually, if you saw like a post on the Animal Crossing group you invited me, they were doing an Animal Crossing graduation.
Yeah.
They were like, "You wanna come to my island? We'll just all graduate together, wear like little
Yeah.
hats." I was like,
That's
"Oh,
so
really
pog.
cute, you know."
It's
Yeah,
hard,
I
but
thought it was
also
pretty
like
cute.
graduation is supposed to be like this big life event, right? Like you have pictures of you graduating and like marching up the stage, and then like if it's just gonna be like an online Zoom meeting where I'm like, thanks, college. It's just like super anticlimactic, and it's just sad. So like
True,
now
true,
I'm just at the
true.
point where I'm like I haven't planned anything for the year. Our Japan trip also got canceled. We were supposed to be leaving like last week, but that got canceled because of the
Ooh.
coronavirus thing.
You
Yeah,
guys were
so,
going
like,
to
everything
Japan when I
there.
was moving?
Yeah.
Sharpie's about to AFK now. Bye, Sharpie.
So, like
so
this
tilting.
year, it's just like I have no idea what's gonna happen this year. I'm like I can't plan. We can't plan anything this year because we're not sure when this is gonna be over. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I am right now.
Dang.
Chris?
I've been well. I've just been streaming as much as I can, and it was just like this week where I tried to focus on all the school requirements I had to do. So I still have like 2 more papers to write, which I'm probably gonna work on either Monday or tomorrow. But other than that, I'm just chilling. Nothing too like spectacular has happened in my life yet.
Yes.
Yet.
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 Mhm.
Interesting.
Yet.
Yeah. But like, so you know how we talked about like the coronavirus and stuff like that, like it's seriously like affected so much, not just around the world, but like obviously around the world, but like our personal lives, I'm pretty sure. Like, because for me, like I just got to Portugal, right, and I didn't get to explore.
Yeah.
The most I've gone to
Yeah.
is like a
Very
mall, but
much.
when I went to the mall, it was dead. There was no one there. I'm like, yo, I finally get to go shopping. I get to go explore Portugal, and then there's no one's outside. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It
am
feels
I
like
the
the world
coronavirus?
is,
Like,
Yeah. It feels like the world is on a pause right now. Like nobody's doing anything and everyone's just at home and like malls are closed. It feels like the world is just like paused for now. And then
Yeah.
like when things get back to normal, we don't know when that's gonna be, but like that's when everything's gonna feel normal. But this is becoming like the new normal, isn't it? Like
yeah,
this,
It is.
Yeah.
it
I
feels
don't
normal.
want it to be the normal.
Yeah, I don't
That's the
want it to
thing.
be either.
Did
But
you
it's been,
guys
like,
see
2
the meme?
months.
There was this meme where it was like 2020 is trying to be no 2020 was what 2012 was trying to be, and I'm like, Because
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a movie
Yeah,
about
that's-
2012 as the world
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah, that's
And I'm
true.
like,
Yeah.
bruh.
I mean, like,
It's crazy. It's a crazy time.
well, are you guys
Yeah.
still at like stay-at-home orders right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portugal
We
is,
can only leave for like grocery in the hospitals and stuff.
Portugal is starting to lift it in like 3 stages. So like more things will open up, and then after a little while, if things go okay as planned, like of course, then
course.
more things will open up, and then more things will open up. So
Yeah.
because here in Portugal, they do a pretty good job of like really containing all that stuff, and
That's good. That's
yeah.
good.
but it's definitely different. It's definitely different here. But I don't know
Yeah.
how it is over where you guys are, because we have 2 people in the Philippines, 2 people in Australia. So like,
Yeah.
how's it affected
Well,
you guys?
here-
What's the biggest thing that in your life that has changed other than not being able to go outside?
Can't get hot pot.
That's literally her first thing that she said. Oh no, I can't see my family. No, I can't see my friends. I can't get hot pot.
Like the biggest thing probably is just like we're literally stuck at home. Like all classes are now like online.
Online.
That's really weird. Like most of the term last term was online, and that caused a lot of like online rallies actually. Like students of my university were really mad because we couldn't get refunds on our tuitions, even though like most of the classes were like online, which is of course not what you paid for, because you paid to use like laboratories and like
Yeah.
school facilities. So of course you would expect to get somewhat of a refund, and then the school wouldn't give the refund. So lots of people were angry. So yeah, like the biggest change is probably like things in school.
I
Like
could
having to
definitely,
adjust.
Like
Yeah.
imagine that actually.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like my brother just started uni. Like he just got into
Oh.
med school, and my parents are literally like paying so much freaking money for him,
Yeah.
and he can't even go to class.
True.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
my parents, I spend money on this, and you're just sitting in front of a computer. Like, they're just- yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
First year med school student, and then like he has no choice. He has to just learn everything by himself. It's so difficult.
Yeah,
Can't
and
even go
med
to a
school is
library, can't do
expensive.
anything. It
Med
is
school is
very, very
really
expensive.
Oh my
It is,
god.
yeah.
Yeah. How about you guys? What's like the biggest change that you felt?
It's been the same. I'm always at home. I've never left my room, bro. So it's just like
When your lifestyle is the normal
When you're
Yeah.
like,
God.
when your lifestyle is Corona, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the gamers are like, yeah, we were prepared for this.
I mean, I
Yo,
was like, oh, we get to stay at home for like more than a month. That must be really fun because you get to do lots of games and you can stay home.
mhm.
But like now, I'm just like, when I want to go outside and you can't. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah.
when you want to go outside, you can't, which is why it's like strange.
Yeah, I was ready to like go play basketball and all that, and then
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are probably suffering more than like we are, because we have like internet, we have electricity, and I'm sure like others don't have that, you know?
That privilege.
Yeah, but like I
definitely.
feel like everyone in the whole world feels some sort of way, like negatively about coronavirus.
yeah,
Mm.
Can you still go out for a walk though in your own country?
yeah,
Like, if
Yeah,
you,
and
if you
within
wanted
our
fresh air?
village, within our
yeah.
subdivision.
Okay.
You can't go like past your city or whatever. You have to
Mhm,
be
like,
Okay.
within the area.
Yeah.
Because in Australia, you technically still can, and they just reopened beaches, so you can go walk
Oh.
in Bondi if you so choose. Yeah.
I
Apparently.
mean, that doesn't seem very.
That doesn't seem responsible.
That's very
Quarantine. Hey guys, it's quarantine
No,
now.
because
Hey guys, it's
because
quarantine. Let's go to the
parks
beach. You know.
also the funny thing is parks were allowed when this whole thing happened, because when I needed fresh air, Zach took me out on a drive, so there was this park near my home where you can actually drive in, because it's kind of like a reserve, and there were people walking around it, so obviously parks were allowed, but beaches were closed, and I'm like, but a beach is like a park with water.
True.
With the water.
And then now they're like, oh, we open beaches, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, how do you spread coronavirus? You have to be like within 6 feet and like have some sort of like contact with each other, right?
Ask the
Yeah.
nurse in training.
Ask the nurse.
Yeah, that's a nurse in training.
True,
right
true.
here.
Yeah.
phase, we were kind of scared that it was gonna be like what's it called? If it's gonna like evolve into airborne, so that's why they wanted to contain it. So
Oh,
for now, it's just
true,
contact
true.
precaution because it does affect your respiratory system, so anything
Yeah.
related to your lungs and everything. So that's why they're trying not to. That's why they're telling you to go like 6 feet, 6 feet or whatever apart. So if you accidentally cough on someone, because that becomes
Oh,
droplets. Yeah, so
Mhm.
that like anything body like body liquids or anything. So your spit,
Body liquids.
Ali.
liquids.
Body
what was
liquids.
that? Body
No, it's not.
liquids.
It's podcast. This is for
Okay,
after
yeah.
talk.
Okay, yeah, true. But like, yeah, that's why they want you away so you don't accidentally sneeze or cough on someone
Yeah.
and then
Mm.
they end up getting corona. Sorry, I'm just.
Be honest. Have all of you actually stayed home ever since the quarantine was implemented?
For the
Yes.
most part, yeah. I mean, well,
Yeah,
half
I
and half
know.
because I've had to move.
Half and half. Oh
I-
right, you had to move like within.
But I didn't go shopping
Wait,
for like a month, so
How did that work? They let you leave Japan during.
we
The
went
pandemic?
right before like everything
Oh, right
like
before.
went
Oh,
crazy. We didn't even know if we're gonna go, but we ended up going. So, but it wasn't fun being in America, being Asian and wearing a
Oh
mask.
yeah, you were in America, right?
I went. I had to fly from Japan to America to Portugal, and it wasn't like we were only there for like 4 hours, and people looked at us weird because we were Asian and we were in an airport. So it was like, but I'm not gonna get there. But it's fine. Like so far, like here in Portugal, it's really tamed. Like it's fine. Like no one really. I mean, we care, but it's like we're all doing our part as long as you just stay home and only go out for essentials.
America is crazy right
Yeah.
now. People want to leave, and people are like protesting in streets. Like.
Wait,
to
so they're
resume
protesting in
classes
streets while
Yeah.
the coronavirus.
together, like pictures of them like all
Yeah,
crumpled up
so
together
the
holding
best-
signs.
Yeah, guys,
so the
let's
best
spread
headlines of
corona.
the news was so the best headline of the news was the person who was spearheading this like anti-stay-at-home movement got tested positive for corona because they're freaking out there holding their signs and
my
be like, I want to be
What
out.
a surprise! Oh my
That is the
god.
most like ironic thing you'll ever hear. I was like,
Oh no! Who
Yeah,
could
I
have
was
known? Like, it's like
Oh,
the heck?
what a surprise!
But
that
That's
was like the
actually
best
ironic.
like piece of ironic
Yeah.
news I've ever saw.
so wait,
Yeah.
so like since the quarantine has happened, since we can't go outside. So what have you guys been doing with your time? Like Chris, what have you been doing? Because I know you've been streaming because she's the biggest
Yeah.
streamer out of all of us. But
No.
but like
Very clouded.
I'm-
She's almost clouded here.
I'm sure like since everyone's at home, your viewer count has been going up, and you've been active a lot more. This is like the perfect time to be streaming, right? So is that how are you spending your time?
I've been spending my time by like streaming as much. Like I would do 8 hours, 12 hours, like without even thinking about it. But when I'm not streaming, I'm either trying to make music or recording a cover or sleeping or playing off stream. That's
Like,
about
I-
it though.
I can speak for a fact. I barely see Chris, and we live in the same house. Like she's
What do you
in her
mean?
room.
Yeah, we do.
No,
Hey.
no. I see you when you come down to eat
Exposed.
breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and then like I barely see you anytime. After that, I'm just like, oh, Chris is probably just in her room doing
She's like
whatever
this
she
little
does.
gremlin in her room. She like comes out like, I need sustenance, and she's just like,
The gremlin comes out of the cave.
gremlin.
Yup.
Like,
The funny thing is, like,
Funny.
I guess another really cool thing that happened in my life was that I moved into my brother's room because I was basically forced out of our room because Chris is always there streaming. So if you didn't know, I was actually sleeping on our living room couch for 5 months since
Oh,
December.
baby.
Oh wait, 4 months.
Wow,
She
Chris.
wanted-
Wow,
She
Chris.
wanted to. I said, "Are you sure I can sleep on
Yeah.
the floor?" She's like, "No, it's okay. I like sleeping here." I said,
Disclaimer, she did.
She's
she
your
did
older
force me-
sister. What else would she say? She loves you.
I wanted to sleep in our room, but she's like always playing until like godly hours, and that was when I used to sleep at like 9 p.m.
You
So I was
DJ?
like, I'm just gonna go sit. I'm just gonna go sleep in the living room because like, there's no way I can sleep with her like on her computer all night. So I just slept in the living room. But now, I actually took over my brother's room. So yeah.
When you
this is
kicked
my
him
room
out.
now. I kicked him now.
Yeah.
He's in the living
Now,
room now.
now he's in the living room.
Yeah, but you now also DJ until like 2 a.m.
And now I DJ.
She does. She
Exactly.
does.
This is like I can't
literally
I can't judge people for degenning during this time, so it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
it's whatever.
it's crazy.
That's
Do you have a sleep schedule? Yes.
Yes, I sleep and I wake up.
Exactly. It's a schedule.
Yeah.
I do for now. I have a sleep schedule for now.
You have to.
What time do you guys normally sleep?
Lately, I've been sleeping at like 4 or 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
Don't your
I
parents
think
come
I
into your
try-
room?
At 4 or 5
No,
a.m.
not anymore.
They don't-
But not lately. I think
They
I'm
don't
starting
know.
again.
They don't know.
You don't know.
They
Yeah.
don't know.
I send this to your guys'
Jack?
parents. Send this clip to.
Oh.
Oh,
The
Hey,
funny
exposed.
thing Look at her. What have you guys been doing during the quarantine?
Do what to pass time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been streaming, and I'm not gonna lie, even though like some people they do see like an increase in their viewer count, but I feel like streaming in quarantine has been a little bit more competitive because everyone's at home, everyone is
True.
streaming, so everyone is literally fighting for viewership. So I do feel the competitive spirit is there, but it's not gonna deter me from try my best.
Yeah.
But yeah, been streaming, been playing games. I picked up the ukulele in like 3 weeks, so
Nice.
I count that as an achievement.
True.
I've been cooking a lot, and because since I don't really have a job or any like commitments at the moment, I've kind of been like a housewife, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, picking up after Zach and his clothes on the floor, that kind of stuff. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
I'm sure it's a change of lifestyle for sure.
Definitely.
not particularly. I still do the same thing back home, but I just work for 9 hours a day, and then I come home and I do the rest of the stuff. Now this is my
Yeah.
full-time job.
Yeah.
I've been also streaming, but I use streaming as like a pastime. Like it's an easy way to kill time, and you're having fun at the same time. I'm really grateful. There's like a lot of new games like Valorant. I got into Apex, Animal Crossing. Like those are the games that have kept me sane throughout this entire thing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have games to play. I would literally be staring at a wall for 4 hours.
Dude, Valorant came. Dude, Riot is 5-head. It's 200 IQ.
True.
They're like, guys. There's a virus spreading. That means everyone has to stay home. We release the game now.
True. Crossing too.
And Animal Crossing, yeah.
Yeah, Animal
Yeah.
Crossing.
But Animal
Yeah.
Crossing had it planned for March, like since last year. So they just
Yeah.
got really lucky. They got super
Yeah.
lucky with their release. It's just like everyone's at home.
wait. They released the virus so they could release the game too. So
Listen, we're gonna start a
Oh.
virus.
like right there, yeah.
Some
They're like-
X-File music going on with some
Yeah.
conspiracy theory shit, man.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh, imagine. That'd be so like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, what would you guys be doing if there weren't games to play like during this quarantine? What would you guys be doing?
Well,
If
I
you
didn't
weren't
use
I
it.
would be reading a book.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
Out of all the people in this call, you're the last person I would think to read a
You wouldn't
book.
read a book. You would not read a
Because
book.
we have like a series book that we bought like 2 years ago, and like,
2
the third
years
book is
ago.
still in plastic.
Oh yeah, we
2
do
years
have
it's
it.
still in plastic, and I still haven't
Wait,
read
which
it.
book? Wait, which book?
It's like
For
the
what?
Doesn't even know a book.
Doesn't even know which one it is. That's how you know she hasn't.
Books in plastic, so I'm like.
I'm gonna read a book. I'm like, no,
It's
no,
probably
you're
just
not.
covered in dust.
You
Sword
straight up
trilogy,
saw it.
it's still in plastic, and we bought
It
it
is
like
still
2
plastic.
years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's not
I have
helping
to
your
reread
argument
it
that you
from
would
the
read.
What about the one under your
last
monitor?
one that
Like,
was
you
there.
read that?
start. Those are maths books.
Right.
Oh,
Why is it so- like, look how old they
Oh
are.
yeah, they're old.
Oh god, there's like
What the heck?
mold growing on top of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's not.
what?
When's the last time you read a book, Chris?
Mm.
When's the last time you read a book? I would probably be watching Netflix. Honestly, I'd be watching series.
I mean, I talked to you guys during when I moved into that first house, right? And I
Yeah.
didn't have good Wi-Fi. I only had like the 60 gigabyte pocket Wi-Fi that my whole family had to share. So that thing would be gone in like a
Alright.
week. So I had to figure out ways to pass time. So I've literally been just writing music. I wrote the quarantine song as a joke. Like I was just messing around with my
Nice,
friends.
though.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
And
yeah,
then,
that's really cute.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make one song. It's cool. Then 7 other songs popped up. I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna keep going now. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just writing music, and now since I'm finally back, I can start streaming again. This is why we're here. But
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah.
Wait, whose internet are you using right now? It's like, is that like a plan or is it?
Oh no, it's a
still-
plan. It's a plan, dude. I tested my internet at first when I walked into the house. I was like, I know for a fact we asked the landlord or like in the contract, we're like, we need to have internet when we come in, and he was like, yeah, I just installed the fastest Wi-Fi. We'll just leave it there. I was like, okay.
Oh,
So when I checked, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's 300 up, 300 down. And then,
What?
but wait. I plugged in my computer through the router. I got 800 up, like 300 down.
okay.
That's
Castro.
crazy.
So
we need to move.
So-
We need to move.
so like in Japan, I had
crazy.
Japan, I had 1 gig up, 1 gig down. So this is like the closest I'll ever get, and this is nice.
You had 1 gig up, 1 gig down.
Yeah.
Dude, I
That's
was able to download like a 60 gig game in like a minute, or like maybe like 2 minutes, because sometimes it wavers, because it's not always 1 gig up, 1 gig down.
Wow, 2
Maybe
minutes.
2
is so-
minutes. Wow, 2 minutes. That's a
Oh,
long
It's
time.
crazy. I can't wait 2 minutes. Holy crap. Dude,
Now
Castro's
Castro's gonna
Dude,
get
Castro's
Castro's
getting
dial-up.
so mad.
Dial-up.
I know. Okay, I'm moving to. I mean, don't worry. We'll talk
Dude,
about it
Castro,
later.
we have an extra room, so you can just come on over.
Is that dad?
Okay. My dad said to turn off my computer.
Right now?
Right
Yeah.
now.
Literally, when we just asked you, like, do your parents
Yeah.
know? You're like, nah, they don't know. Your dad's like, turn off the computer, Ray.
Monka S. Monka S.
Oh my god. Oh,
Allie?
she's getting ready. She's fake.
Oh, she's getting caught. She's like, oh, go turn it off.
No, he just knocked.
You too?
I'm sleeping.
Claire is so hyper at this time.
Yeah, she is.
Wait, what were we talking about?
We're
I'm gonna
talking.
go wash the dishes real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
talking
yeah.
without you until then.
She's gone.
All right. So I already know what Claire's gonna do. The first thing when this is all over, go get hot pot. But like, what do you guys want to do when like the first thing you guys want to do when you guys are done with quarantine?
I want to go to school.
What'd you say?
I want to go to school because I have to go to school to finish graduation requirements. I literally can't graduate until school resumes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go to school and graduate and be like, peace out. Goodbye.
Peace out.
Goodbye, college. And also, I just miss school. I feel like my senior year was like robbed from me because
Yeah.
I don't have any time to like. Oh, my last class, my last whatever. I didn't know that back in February would be my last time to go to class. So like
Oh.
that's kind of
Yeah.
sad. That's my first thing I'd do. I'd also want to see my boyfriend. I haven't seen my boyfriend this entire quarantine. We can't. see each other.
Yes.
That's rough.
Is he not allowed to come over?
Catch
No,
up.
'cause
Hi.
Even though we're like
Catch up, wink, wink.
a 10 catch up, wink, wink. A 10-minute drive from each other. We're in different provinces.
Yeah. So
So-
they can't. Yeah.
It's a quarantine. There's like a border, so it feels like Crash
Ah.
Landing on You. So if you watch Crash Landing on You, it
Crash
feels like
landing
that,
on you.
that border, North Korea and South Korea.
You can't say catch up wing wing because she's an innocent child of God. She already said
True.
that.
Yeah, guys.
We do
Bible
not-
Bible length away at all times.
Innocent.
premarital- No
Okay.
premarital touching.
Okay.
How about you guys? What's the first thing you guys would do?
Korean barbecue with the boys. Oh my gosh, we
Dude,
have tradition that we do Korean barbecue.
Dude, I was about to
every
say
week.
Korean barbecue with my friends here in Portugal. What?
Oh, what's that?
Castro.
Yes, sir.
I think tomorrow we're gonna have a home Korean barbecue because we all miss it so much. Yeah, so we're gonna buy like the meats and stuff because we have like the grill to like cook it
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do too.
And that's for the barbecue.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
That's
but
so
how about
second thing I wanna do that isn't hot pot. I actually wanna go explore Sydney more. That's just it. Like
True.
I wanna go out. I wanna go to Bondi. I wanna go see the beaches. I wanna do the Bondi Coochie walk that
Go to
me and
the-
Castro never got to do because
We
the day
never
I
got-
landed, the day after when I met Castro, it
Oh, it was
freaking rained the
raining,
whole
yeah.
freaking day.
It was raining. Yeah, it was so
We
unexpected
brought
too.
two
Like,
umbrellas. Two umbrellas.
yeah, the freaking one from Daiso. Oh my god.
Dude, you never use those.
Daiso umbrella? Why would you trust that?
I know, those
Because
things
we
break it
didn't
like an
have any
instant.
There was like no other option. It was raining hard, and we're like, oh, there's Daiso right there. Let's go buy it. Like, we broke freaking two, and then Zach
It
was
was a
like,
good day though.
yeah, it was a really good day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
how
then
was your
Zach
guys'
like,
meetup?
Don't break the second one, huh?
How was your guys'
Was
meetup?
it awkward? Was it awkward at
Yeah,
first?
how was
or,
it?
Like,
No.
It
not
was
awkward.
natural. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very natural. It was I wouldn't say it's awkward. It was just just because of the rain. It was a bit
limited to the
Yeah.
things that we wanted to do.
Limited
Like
to
we
what
had
we
this
could-
whole
yeah.
plan that we were gonna like IRL
Aw.
stream our walk, do our IRL stream and
Mm.
like Coochie Bondi and everything. The
Aw.
only IRL
Yeah.
stream we did, I don't know if you guys caught it. We were eating ramen in
I
a
was
ramen
there.
shop.
I was there.
remember,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't do anything else after that because I can't use my selfie stick in the rain. So I'm like,
Aw.
screw
We
it,
literally
you
had
know,
to like run through the rain, and it was blowing us
Yeah.
away. It was that strong on that day, and I was like, I'm so
That's
tired.
crazy.
Like, holy crap.
when we did our meetup here, the first person I met was Terry because he was there early, and then when I saw him, I was really shy. I don't know if you noticed, like I was shy. I didn't know what to do. I was just like awkward.
I didn't notice because because I already met Chris.
Yeah, so
And
like Chris
then-
and Terry were talking. I was just like,
No, but no, I said hi to you and stuff. Of course.
I mean,
No,
I was really
but you
shy.
were getting stuff wrapped. Cause
Yeah, I was
walked-
getting the thing wrapped. Yeah.
Yeah, for the Secret Santa.
But after like 30 minutes, then it was like more comfortable.
Yeah.
You're done? You're done washing dishes?
Yup.
Wow.
Did you do a good job?
There wasn't much. Yeah,
She
no,
was
there
just
wasn't much because I watched the first half earlier. I just have to watch like
Oh.
wait.
Yeah, but like I think the good thing about like Chris, we're on the topic of us meeting up because we asked Castro and Claire how their meetup was. But like when it comes to us, I think if any of us meet up again, it's gonna be super casual. Like we just pick up right where we left off because we're those types of people, you know. So it's like
Dude, I
easy.
remember
Yeah.
when we went to Starbucks, you left me with Charles. Yeah, it was Charles. Yeah, you left me with Charles. And then Charles and I had to talk, and I was like trying to make small talk, and like my heart was pounding because I'm like really bad in awkward situations. So I
Charles
just
check.
kept rambling.
Charles check.
Yeah, I just kept rambling, and I'm
Charles
like, oh, you code? Oh, my brother codes. So it's like the weirdest thing. But after a while, it was because it was like more comfortable.
Bro, I can imagine. Oh, you wear a shirt. Oh, I wear a shirt too. Whoa.
Wow, you breathe oxygen? Wow, me too. Wow, what a coincidence.
Oh, there's so much in common.
It's like so much in common. and I was like,
It sounds so cute though. I don't know.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
like when Aljude got there, Aljude
Oh
was
my
like the
God.
easiest person. It felt like Aljude and I already knew each other before, so like I wasn't even awkward. And then she was like, "Oh, I have Claire on the phone.
Oh
got you guys
yeah.
That's the first thing he said to me, and I was like, "Oh,
That's
yeah."
sick.
I miss you guys. That was really cute.
I still think it's crazy how Aljude and I met through Chris's stream, and he used to go to my high school.
Oh yeah.
True, yeah.
It's such a small world, dude. It's such a small world. And then I got to talk to his family because we ended up going to his house later that day. And like his older sister, we were like talking about like which teachers we didn't like and which teachers we liked and stuff like that. So it was really cool.
Charles is in chat. Charles is in chat. Charles, I was just talking about like the first conversation that we had, like when they left us alone in Starbucks, and I was like looking at you. I was like, this is kind of awkward. I should probably like make conversation. And then we just started talking, and then it was really easy, even though I was like nervous the entire time. Who else was there?
Kyle,
Was-
Chromad.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and
Chris.
James. And James.
Chris is Nether.
And James. Oh my God, James.
James,
so
I love
sweet.
James. I love everyone. I love everyone.
Oh my god.
Can't
My-
wait to meet these 3 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to meet
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, one of these.
After this Rona thing is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing. I think my favorite clip of that whole thing that Aldred was streaming, because Aldred was streaming most of it.
Yeah,
he
he
was
the entire
was
thing.
when we were Thuman at the VR, this horror VR game, and then the
Oh, yeah,
the
that was
ghost
so
popped
cute.
up in the middle, and everyone
Oh,
just
yeah.
screams. Yo, that was so funny.
I can't wait till we all meet, like all of us
It
together.
was supposed to be TwitchCon.
I
and
mean,
it's
it could still
canceled.
happen. It could still happen.
I can't go.
Well, I
can't
mean,
leave my
Oh
country.
yeah, Claire and Castro.
Yeah.
Castro, you go.
If yep, I can, but like,
Yup.
but because of what's gonna happen soon, I don't
Yeah.
think I
Yeah.
can. But
True.
I can.
well,
No, we'll
since-
just go to Australia.
We'll just go to Australia.
Yeah, let's just all go to Australia. Let's go.
Australia is like my dream destination right now.
Yeah,
because
me too.
I
Don't-
want to freaking see the koalas, man.
I'll
Don't
just
worry,
tip all of you, okay?
we'll
I will cook for all of you if you come see me. I'll cook whatever you
Yeah.
want. I don't care what it is.
Oh my god,
I'll cook
imagine
whatever
if we
you
meet Claire.
want.
I'm getting so excited.
I
I'm
know.
gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if I meet Claire. Wait,
Castro,
Claire,
how tall
tall?
are you? Oh, we both asked.
Yeah, we did.
No, I asked Castro. I asked Castro how tall he
Castro
was.
is tall.
Castro, how tall is he?
Oh,
5'11"?
5'10". I thought I was
man.
5'11". My life has been a lie. It's 5'10".
He's like an inch and a half
Also-
taller than me.
Well, you'll be
People
5'11"
cry.
with shoes on.
he's
True.
taller than
Okay,
you.
there you go. Even
Right?
better.
But how
Yeah,
tall
yeah,
is
yeah.
Claire?
Five two.
I'm like 5'2", so I'm like 157 centimeters. I'm really short.
Like,
I'm like 160.
Oh, I'm 159.
Oh, this is gonna be Claire out of Chris.
No, no.
Claire.
Small, tiny centimeter difference.
Like, why is the oldest person out of all the 3 of us the shortest, and then the youngest is the tallest? That's just unfair.
wait,
Unfair.
Terry.
The-
For the
hold-
girls.
No,
Oh,
for the
okay.
girls, for the girls, for the girls. Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, for the girls.
I did that exact
So I'll
thing
cook-
in
I'll
my
cook
head.
all
Imagine
of you
the-
whatever you want. I'll take Chris on a date, whatever date she wants. I'll take her.
I'll take
take
Castro on a
Chris
date.
too.
Mm.
Sushi
I'm
date.
gonna buy you.
Just
I'm
go to
gonna buy you a
Torongo Zoo.
koala bear. Koala bear plushie.
Yeah.
But Torongo Zoo is the best. And
And
Yeah,
Charles.
let's
Charles
go
is
to
Australia too. Charles is
yeah,
Australia.
Charles is Australia.
Yeah.
Andrea
Let's
too.
Oh, I guessed ready. Oh, true.
So,
Australia.
so
Let's go.
2021 Australia?
Bet.
Yes?
Or
Ali will
2020.
plan it.
No, that's too
I'll
much
plan it
work.
right.
That's too much work, fam.
December.
Imagine.
December. I mean, if TwitchCon doesn't push through, we can just go to Australia.
If you
I'm
let's
down.
have maybe
Let's
come in
do
December. It will be
We'll come in
summer. We can have a
December.
summer
Yeah, it'll be
Christmas.
summer.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I,
mean,
have
it's
time
summer
to use my
Christmas,
summer clothes in
but-
December.
Beach.
I mean, it's always summer in the Philippines, but
True.
Yeah, that's so true.
True.
That's so true. That's why we go there during December.
Kind
Most
of
of the time.
hotter, like a really cold.
I actually hang out with Castro a lot before like this whole COVID thing happened.
yeah.
Yeah. If his parents don't ground him, then I can come over.
Ground. Fuck. Hold
Yeah.
on, sorry.
Cause you get
Okay.
grounded so much, and I'm like, Castro, you wanna go out? No, I can't. I'm grounded. Castro, can't.
Dang, you
Wait,
actually
wait,
exposing him
wait.
right now. Jesus.
Wait, wait. It's not me that's getting grounded. It's the siblings, okay? And I get like dragged into it. All right.
I was like,
I understand
you
that.
like, you like, my brother goes to school. I'm like, what's that to do with you? And I was like, you're supposed to come out of me.
God,
But I hang out
bro,
with him a lot.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. It's so chill. We
I
just
hate
sit in
it.
his room, we eat popsicles, and like
Oh.
just play video games together.
I remember
And
when
then
you
what's
built
the boys?
the PC
Yeah.
in Castro's room, right?
Oh,
You had,
yeah.
like, your first
That was
Yeah,
poggers.
that's
That was
what
poggers.
you
I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
We needed to like call James and Jay to like help us out.
That's so cute. That's
That
so
was
cute.
so funny, but.
But I love it. Like it's always so chill in his house, cause like his aunts are so nice. Like his titas are all like so nice to me, and then I just like going there, you know, cause
Oh,
I don't have
Look, everyone's like,
He was like fixing something. I think he unplugged.
Yeah. Plug something.
But I mean, like, because I don't have family here, so it's nice to like, be in like another person's house where they have like a lot of family and they're like really, really nice to you. So
Yeah, that's
I
really
haven't,
cute.
I haven't seen my mom in like almost 5 months. So.
Yeah, your mom.
Yeah.
Castro?
Castro, you good?
Castro.
Castwell?
Castro.
He's in chat, so his internet.
Whatever.
cut off.
I'm not Damien.
I hope his mom didn't yoink the cable.
What's
'cause
up, Synergy?
Sometimes that happens.
How you doing, dude?
So Castro's in chat, so.
Yeah, I know. So,
Chat? Oh.
so wait. So,
Oh, his Discord.
Oh, is this got popped?
is broken?
Giraffe!
I mean, we can wait for him, right? You guys
Yeah,
are
I
cool.
can definitely
yeah,
wait for him.
yeah. I mean, we might as well
I
just
feel
talk
like-
to chat now.
I feel like we answered some of the questions in our podcast, but not in order.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
we
That,
did.
I mean, that's.
I mean,
I think that's the way it should be. It should be like really fluid. Like we don't have to like be like, what's next? Blah blah blah. It's more of like, we just talk about whatever we
Yeah.
want to until like if there's a dead space, I'll jump in there and ask another question. So
True.
like
I
this is
missed you
the way
guys.
it should
Like,
be.
this is fun.
I
Catching
know.
up with you
This is
guys
so
and just
fun.
like talking.
Yeah, it's
Because I
nice.
don't have any other social interaction except like this and like chat. That's the only time I actually talk to people.
And you never see Chris anyway, so there's no point in.
I don't see Chris, so it's like she
She's
could be
busy all
living.
the time. I
She could
barely
be living
streamed
in a
this
different
week.
city. She could be living in a different city.
Dre.
Don't you
What's
bump
up?
into each other when you have to go to the bathroom or something?
We
Like-
do.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
back.
Oh, okay. I was so scared. I was like, am I loud? I was like, what the heck happened? Okay, we're back. We're back. We're
Earlier
back.
I
We're
came,
back.
I went out to my room, changed,
In Portugal,
comes
man,
out the
I'm chilling,
bowl.
bro.
and then I'm like,
Um,
she's like, oh, she got so scared to see me, and I literally just
Oh my gosh. Nice.
She literally jumped up.
All right, I'll cut all that part out so it's just like more fluid. But
Okay.
so hold on, I can't see. So the way my computer's set up is that I have my monitor right in front of my laptop, so I can't see half of the screen because this desk isn't big. Well, this cabinet isn't big enough. So
Cabinet.
This would be me.
yeah, I'm streaming on a cabinet.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a desk because in Portugal you have to get this thing called a NIF, and it's kind of like a social security number, but it's not. It's just to help you make purchases and stuff like that. I don't really know what it is. Sophia, Christina, they're my Portuguese friends. Can you guys explain what a NIF is to me because I don't understand half of it. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm streaming on. So
Oh.
I actually wanted to ask Castro this question because Castro. But so egirl.gg or epal.gg. So I didn't get to turn into your streams during that time because I had the pocket Wi-Fi, but I heard it was interesting, and I did one for the memes too. So I just wanted to hear your experience with it. And Chris, since you are an e-girl, since you did a stream with it, right? I think you did a stream with it. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I think I want to hear you guys' point of views on it. So like,
James, I don't know if you have alerts on.
hello,
but James is
James.
Oh my gosh, James.
James?
with the
James,
Pats
we were just
Raid.
talking
Hold on, I got
about
this. I got this.
you.
I'll turn it on. Yeah, we're just talking about you. Hold on, I got this.
I have a
Mm.
James that I want you guys to see. Hold on. While he's
Which
here.
James, thank you so much for the raid, bro, and thank you so much, Kite, for the follow. Yo, never back down. Thank you so much for the follow. I just have one question for you guys. What is your favorite color? So we are currently doing a podcast, so I didn't have notifications on. But thank you so much, James. I love you, dude.
We love you, James.
We were just talking about you, bro. What's up, Manny? Long time no see.
Wait, which one is this one? Give me 1 sec.
Azurin, thank you so much for the follow. Oh yeah, I just hit 1.4k followers. POGChamp. Thanks, guys.
Pop off?
Your
Yeah.
follow alert is a cat, and it's like perfect on Claire's stream. It's like a cat.
Thank you guys so much for all you guys' support. This is
Hey.
awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Nice,
Hopefully you
dude.
guys get to, because we're like in this little intermission part of our podcast. So I'm gonna turn off alerts now, and we're just gonna get back to the podcast. Dre, thank you so much for the host, bro. I'm just gonna turn off turn off notifications, and then we'll just continue. So if you guys just want to stay out and listen and chill, please keep typing in chat because you guys can see yourselves down there. So yeah,
Sir.
All right, so egirl or epal.gg Castro. So how was your experience? Tell me the rundown. Tell me your story about it. Like, what's up with it?
Bro, it was interesting. I honestly thought I thought it was gonna be like hella awkward. I mean, it was. I mean, I don't know. But at first, it was interesting because I made chat decide on like who to choose, like who I would get for epal. Is it epal.gg now? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's epal. Yeah.
So we did like what's it called? We did marbles on stream, and then chat chose the games and the streamers, sorry, the e-boys and e-girls that they wanted me to play. And it was cool because we didn't look at their description so much. We listened to their voice line or like that little audio thing, and we wanted someone like really interesting or really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So chat decided to do Fortnite, and it was funny because the three e-girls or e-boys that they decided was egg fried lice, Katani, and Virgin Slayer. And I was like, oh, okay, this sounds interesting. We'll go with that. So unfortunately Virgin Slayer couldn't come.
What?
Yeah, cause her timing, like I don't know, she had something during that day, so she wanted to play with me like a different day. Oh shit, I got a request. Okay, so she wanted to yeah, okay, she wanted to play another day. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I was like, okay, I'll just refund or like, whatever the order. And then she was like, okay, no, it's okay, we'll play a couple games. And I was like, okay, we'll do that later. So that was the plan this week, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. Katani and egg fried lice. Egg fried lice. His name is How, and then it was Ali that chose How, and then your pickup line was like, how you doing or something. What was it? And
yeah, that was like, my name's How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, and then she did that as well. And then he was like, okay, bet. Like he was so into it. And then I told him the details that I'll be streaming at the same time, and if you guys are comfortable with it, because like I don't want to like start streaming without them knowing. And then yeah, that was the process. And then when we started playing, it was pretty chill at the start. I would imagine there'll be like a lot of like awkward situations where I would just be silent and be like, oh, what do I say to them, blah blah blah, blah kind of thing. So instead, we've got another e-girl. Her name is Koali Bear. she ended up in our Fortnite team as well. And yo, Koali Bear, wherever you are out there, oh my gosh, thank you so much.
200 IQ. 200 IQ.
She was carrying like all the like the conversations in yeah, and the whole games. We played 6 games, even though I technically bought them for 5 or hired them for 5. Because they enjoyed it. They enjoyed the vibes, and I did too. And it was very, very fun and very, very funny. Katani, she's really sassy, and then she started talking about how her previous times playing on epal.gg was a bit it wasn't that great because of her background, and I'll tell you that later. Should I?
No,
am I able to share? No, okay.
No,
so, but like, her background.
So just leave it.
Yeah, it's her information. So, like that's why she was a bit surprised, and she was really like into the games we played. So she had like a really sassy vibe. With Hal, he was very like a hyper e-boy because of
he was really hyper.
He was really hyper. G Fuel, that was it. It's like, okay, guys, don't worry, I'll just drink more G Fuel just so we can win a game. And I was like, okay, bet. Okay. And then Ali started carrying the conversations, and then she started like, well, what's it called? She was talking to Ali and Katana. Yeah, small talk, but like you were like hella making conversations throughout the whole game. And then at the end, we ended up winning a game, and we were like, "Oh, sweet!" Like we weren't even trying; we were just like talking, and then we won. And I was like, "Ah, okay, that was pretty sweet." So, yeah, good. That was really good experiences on epal.gg.
Yeah, they were really cool.
But
It was really fun.
For people who are like low-key living under a rock, or like for people who are just not in that culture, epal or egirl/epal.gg is like a website where you can rent someone's services to play with video games with you. So you just pay a certain amount for each game, or sometimes like from my experience, I paid for like one game, but they played with me for like 3 hours or something, because it was like chill. Yeah, but that's basically like, if you think about it, it's emotional prostitution, but it's like it's just the way it
Well,
is.
when you say it that way.
What? What? But it's a really good way to like, if you, I mean, I'm sure Castro and I did it for the memes, but like it's different when you're actually being asked for your services. Chris, were you asked for your services for your e-girl? Like, I want to know your point of view from that.
Yeah. Okay, so but it was actually people from my chat. So my first 2 customers that I've had was Klein, and he messaged me on e-girl, and I was like, "Wait, are you from my Twitch chat?" He said, "Yeah, I am," and it went fine. And we were just on Minecraft playing, and basically I just said, "Whenever you want to get off, just get off." It was literally like $2 a game, so we was playing for like 2-3 hours on Minecraft. And the second one was Crispy. Well, Crispy's my friend. He did it for the meme.
Yeah.
And we were just like catching up while we were playing. And I actually like opened up egirl or epal.gg like 2 hours ago. And I saw I had like 23 messages that I haven't like checked. And there were like a lot of like, "Do you want to play Minecraft? Are you free? Blah, 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 blah." I was like,
Are you gonna
damn, I
accept
forgot.
that?
So
Are
you're
you
gonna.
gonna accept
I mean, contest. But like, yeah, it's like, I forgot I was on that site.
Yeah, can I just cheekily add on? I literally just logged on like 5 minutes ago, and I have messaged like 10 messages that were unread.
Yeah,
Blogger.
you should really check it
You
out,
check
because
'em.
I got messages that
No, because
I
like the
deleted
first 2
it. I
weeks,
deleted my game.
No, because the first 2 weeks I had it, no one hired me.
Yeah, same, so I just
I-
deleted
I
it.
haven't been hired yet because I haven't.
So I
I'm
haven't,
unemployed,
I haven't,
so.
I didn't like bother to check it. So then like now that when you guys are talking about I should log in, I was like, oh, I have messages.
Yeah.
Oh, then,
Awesome.
but my favorite was this message. Okay, here this one. Do I have to pay to play games with you? And I was like,
What is this
It's not the
website
whole
for?
Why,
Yeah.
why are you on
It-
this
it-
website?
point of this website.
It's such a weird like Zoomer thing that's going on right
It
now
is.
with this egirl/epal.gg. The reason why I keep saying that is
I
just to
honestly
change the
think
name.
it's a
So
meme.
it's for
It's
the
honestly
memes.
a
It's
meme.
really
It's
I think
more
it's
of a meme,
content.
yeah.
Like
It
I
is
think
I
it's
don't think you
content.
actually would take it seriously, right? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like a professional
E-girl.
player.
I mean, if the
I
number
mean-
one person on the website is Asian Andy, I don't think it's professional at all. So, like,
I mean, my experience was a little different. I hired an e-boy to carry me on Apex. His name is Cameron, and he was really
Oh,
cool.
Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron. So it was really cool, and I paid for 5 games, so it was like $5. And then after 5 games, he was like, "Let's just keep playing. Let's just keep chilling." So we were like playing for like 2 more hours after that. And then when I hopped off, he went on my stream and he dropped a 5 bomb. Like he
oh, so he
gifted
basically.
me
Oh,
out.
yeah.
that's so nice.
I was like,
You pay him $5 and he gives you
And then you-
25.
I was like, and now he's telling
It's like
Oh.
you paid for
yeah,
nine.
You literally profited from that.
yeah. So now he's
Yeah.
like,
Hustler,
he's like
let's go.
active. He's really active in chat and in Discord now. He's just like, and the thing is, like, I hired
Bro.
him and he lives in the States, and like I hired him for 4 p.m. my time, which is 1 a.m. his time, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can be up that late." But then we ended up playing until like
Play
6 a.m.
more.
his time. Yeah, and then now he comes into chat every now and then, and he's like, "I think from that one night you ruined my sleeping schedule because I've been sleeping at 5 a.m. every night." I'm like, "Oh my god."
That's nice.
So it was a really cool experience. Like my first ever hire, he turned out to be really cool and chill, and he was like, he's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
I should go hire somebody.
yeah, you should do
Yeah.
it for the you should do
Yeah,
it for your
yeah.
content, because like I did mine
It's
off
funny,
stream, and like I just did it for the memes.
I probably would do it for on stream.
I recorded it. I recorded my event with her, and she was really super nice. But she was like, "Oh, you're a lot better. So like, don't expect me to do good." I'm like, "No, I'm just here to like chill out." And then by the end of by the end of our games, right? She was like, I don't know if it's okay for me to ask this, but like, can we play some other time? I mean, she was like, "Oh, not without you paying." I was like, "Oh my heart."
Oh, dude, that's so cute.
I was like, "Of course."
It's like a good medium
Yeah,
to like meet other
because
people
because
who
she
share the same passion.
she was just like,
Exactly.
I don't have many friends that play Apex, like real friends that play Apex. I was like, of course. So it's really nice. So she's really chill. Like I think it's really wholesome.
I gotta go find a cute one though, you know, because
Find a cute one. You have to like go through, because some of them are kind of like, you can tell that they're gonna be like boring and no content.
Yeah.
But like you have to like
Allie
listen.
knows, okay.
Yeah, because some of them
She's professional.
their voice clips are just like, "Hi, play games." That's it.
Hey
It's
chat.
like,
Hey chat.
play on
Listen.
console
Listen.
and
Listen.
PC.
yeah,
I have my
yeah,
mic muted in
I like
Discord,
for, like, the
but hear
cool-
me out, okay?
Yeah.
After this, you guys down for like on Marbles and
My
e-girl
profile for
stream?
Apex is literally, I will res you even in the middle of a gun.
Gotta go sit
Pinky
down.
promise.
Alright, see you.
Woo-woo.
Tell me what you guys
They're
think.
gonna get each other killed. What kind of?
Just to make myself sound more e-girly ooh shit, you know?
You really ooh,
Ooh,
ooh, ooh.
So Valorant. This is a big topic that I'm sure people were waiting for. For those people, like,
Yeah.
everyone knows who it is, but if you're living under a rock, it's Riot's version of Counter-Strike. And Riot is the people who made League of Legends. If you don't know that, I'm not sure how many normies there are in the chat. So, but so here's the thing, right? I want to know your guys' opinions on it, your experiences, how you guys feel about the gameplay. Who's your favorite agent? Like, let me know all that. Let's start off with like, what do you think about the game? What were your first impressions about the game? Starting from Castro all the way to Chris. Like,
Okay,
what's
first
up?
impressions. Let's go.
First impressions of Valorant.
Mhm.
I thought it was gonna be another CS:GO game that I wouldn't be able to enjoy because I disliked CS:GO, and at first I disliked Valorant because of the gun spray. Like I don't. Okay, sorry, I couldn't. But yeah, I don't like the gun spray. Like I don't like how there's spray this bullet spray and it doesn't shoot like in one line. I'm not used to it because I've always been playing like Rainbow Six, Apex, and all those other games. And usually the gun or the bullet sprays is just straight. It doesn't go everywhere. And yeah. So at first I was like, ah, damn it, another CS:GO game. And then when I started playing, I was just like, it felt satisfying. It was really satisfying either winning a game or getting killed, even with the gun spray, because it's very rewarding that you're able to control a gun and you're able to get all these kills and do all these plays. And yeah, I enjoyed it. And because of Valorant, I started playing a lot of CS:GO as well. So it was more like, okay, damn, it's a new category or new like game type for me, and it's like it's very, very rewarding now that I'm able to learn the game a bit more and play it. So yeah, I like at first I hated it, but now I freaking love it. So, yeah. How about you, Claire? Thoughts?
First thoughts was, yes, finally Riot Games makes sense now.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm a
true.
horrible person. I mean,
Wow.
come on.
Right games.
Riot Games.
Come on, I've been like the fan like for like 6-7 years of League, and they were like made one game, it's like Riot Games, and I'm like, what other games did you make? But yeah, I honestly thought it was the hardest shooter game I played in my life. I'm not gonna lie though, because the only Counter-Strike game I ever played was CS Source back in like
Oh man, that's a lot. Yeah.
2010. Yeah, when I first got my
yeah.
laptop. And I was horrible at it because I didn't understand the concept of sitting in a corner, waiting for someone to come by, and you pray that you shoot him in the head. You know, that doesn't make sense to me because I like things
Yeah.
like Left 4 Dead, where you basically
Yeah.
run around with a shotgun, and no matter how you hit, things will die. You know. And then I played Apex, which also has a lot of leeway as to how guns kind of work. So that when I picked up Valorant again after so many years of not playing CS, like any Counter-Strike game or Rainbow Six or anything of that kind of genre, I was like, what is this? But I enjoy like the rush I get from it whenever I kill someone. And when I get killed, I like get really scared. I don't know why. Like there's just like a huge fun element to it. But another thing I realized is that I may have enjoyed Counter-Strike more if I had like a good team of friends to play with, because it was literally just myself. I didn't have anybody else to play with me, so it wasn't as fun. And you know that, right? Like some video games are just made to be played with friends, and that's it. I personally would not solo queue Valorant because I don't find any joy in that. I'm too shy to talk to other strangers on the internet.
Yeah.
So
What do you?
like,
Okay. I'm joking.
no, I mean like in that sense.
Yeah, I'm
Streaming
joking.
is like completely different.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have like a good, nice like a friendly group of friends that are like close to, and I have so much fun just to play the game with me. So that makes like the whole game like a much more fun thing to do versus like my memories of Counter-Strike back then with it being hard and no friends. You know. So I love it. It's a great game. Hard, but it's really good. What about you, Ali? I know you've been hella cracked lately. More than 10 kills.
I'm gonna be honest. First
Top five,
impression.
let's go.
I first saw Valorant when Quarter Jade was like promoting it on Twitter, how she's gonna have early access to the game, and I was like, "What's Valorant?" And then I saw like pictures of what the game would look like, and my first impression was like, pretty colors.
Pretty cool.
Most shooting games,
Fortnite, but
most
Fortnite.
shooting games are like like Call of Duty, like it's really gray and like dirt and like
Dirt.
super like realistic colors. So I was like, oh, this is a pretty game. It's gonna be pretty. And I had no idea what CS:GO was. I had no idea what the game was about. I thought it was gonna be like a battle royale. Honestly, I didn't know what kind of game it was. So when I first played the game, I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like I was playing a custom with Chris the first time I ever played it, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like what's the goal? Like I realized I had no idea what the heck to do, and she was like, oh, you have to go get a bomb and you have to plant the bomb, and I was like, oh, okay. So like my first probably like 10 games, like instant deaths. Like as soon as somebody saw me, death. And I was kind of like at first I was like, oh, this game kind of sucks because it's so hard. But like when I got my first kill, I was like, holy crap, I love this game. Let's just keep playing all night. And now I'm literally a degen. I'm a degen because of Valorant. Like that's what started keeping me up late at night, because a game is really long. So if you play like 4 games, that's like 4 hours.
4 hours.
And you don't even feel it.
4 hours?
It depends if you 13-0 them.
Oh, that's
No, like a game
Yeah.
25
a
to 30
game
minutes.
can like 40 minutes, like average.
Yeah,
So it's like
average
so
like
Valorant
30
tomorrow,
31.
guys. Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
I gotta get an NA key.
Like I'm gonna be honest. I was really addicted to Animal Crossing the start of this quarantine, but because of Valorant, I haven't touched my Animal Crossing in a week, and that's
Same.
crazy because
True.
I love Animal Crossing. So yeah, I mean for right now I love it, but I don't know if I want to do like I want to grind it to where I'm like a top tier rank or whatever. I think I just like playing it with friends. It's like lots of fun to play with other people.
Until.
Until
No, it's like Apex, right? You're like, I'm fine just shooting. Then Terry was like, hey Claire, you wanna play ranked? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And now I'm like, Terry, we gotta grind it right now. It'll happen eventually, I promise you.
Yeah. How about you, Chris? How did you learn about Valorant?
I kind of saw like the trailer of it around Twitter, like probably a month
Mhm.
before it was released. So I was like, oh, it's like a CS:GO, but Riot, and it's pretty, and you have abilities, kind of like Overwatch. So I was like, oh, I really want to try this out, but I didn't think like the keys would be available for the
Us.
C servers. Yeah, for us yet. until like we found a loophole, like you just connect your NA account to it and then you can get the game.
Yeah.
I remember like the first time they released it out, it took me like a week before I got a key, and I was like very sad, like because I couldn't get a key and I really wanted to play, and everyone else around me was playing it. And I was just like really bummed out, like I can't play the game. When I finally got the game, when I first played, I don't remember what I first. Oh, I was doing the tutorial by myself, and I was just hanging in my Discord and they were watching me. I got really confused like how to play because I never played like CS:GO games either before. And then I had some few friends teach me how to like use spray patterns, how to properly shoot, to crouch, to walk, until I kind of got a hang of it. And now I kind of want to be competitive, but at the same time, I don't think I'm good enough to be competitive. But I don't want to like play the game and die all the time either.
Yeah. Just like to the point where you're decent and you don't die.
Yeah.
We should host a tournament.
Yeah.
I think all of our viewers combined could make it like a decent little bracket, but
A little tournament? That's kind of cute.
Can't bet.
We could. That'd be really fun.
yeah.
We'd have
Yeah.
teams. Team Claire,
Yeah.
Team Ali, Team Castro.
Yeah,
Chris,
that'd
Team
actually be
Terry.
dope. That'd be
Yo,
so
we
much
scout
fun.
our teams.
We got our teams.
We should like draft. We should like draft.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Wait,
That would be
that's
sick.
what-
It's like a mini competition.
Dibs Ronan, Dibs Gavin, Dibs James.
Okay, hey, chill.
Whoa, we're drafting. We're drafting. Hello.
Okay, like that.
Don't touch James,
Wait,
Ronan,
we are-
Roy. God
Wait, we aren't
damn.
doing Team Trinity?
Great.
You're
Jerry, I
splitting
need
us
you, bro.
up?
Jerry, I need you.
Hell
You're-
yeah.
you're-
What up?
What are you talking about?
You're gonna put us against each other, the Trinity?
But-
We'll all head our team. So one
Yeah.
person per team, and then you choose your 4 members.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way, there's a competitiveness among all of us.
So we'll talk about this more later because now we have something to
Okay.
talk about off stream, so we can actually schedule this because I think this would be so much fun.
Wait, that's actually cool.
That would be
yeah.
so good. James, I'll give you my skyline, I swear.
Wait, but I kind of want to be on a team with Claire and Chris because that's like Trinity.
Yeah,
the
Okay,
Trinity.
how about-
Well, we could
how
do
about-
like a normal. We could do normal
Yeah.
customs.
Yeah,
right?
it could be
like-
like me,
something-
Castro, Ronan, James, and someone else, and you.
Whoa, wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
get- yeah.
Ali,
Hold
Claire,
on.
and Chris in one team.
Yeah, girls against
mean,
guys.
yeah.
Come on, girls against guys.
Right.
You guys are so cracked. But yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be so fun.
I'm gonna lose because I'm so bad.
No, it's so, sorry.
No,
We
that's
could be
why you
like
get to guess
House
the best people.
Castro, House Ali. And then it'll be
Oh,
like some Harry
true.
Potter stuff.
You have to like wear a hat in order to like
That'd be kind of
see
cute.
which
I
team
think-
you're in.
Trinity and the spare tires.
I think I think it'd be
Oh,
really cool. I think it'd be really cool
would be
if
Wow.
we
That
did
would
something
be
like
Well,
that.
that would be
We'll
that'd be
schedule.
sick.
What would-
We'll schedule it. We'll
What would
schedule
the winner get? What would the winner get?
I
We
don't
would probably
know.
all
Right,
just
bragging
contribute money.
rights for sure.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
also
like gifted subs or
contribution.
something.
Wait, you don't want like a prize pool? Like
We could do a prize
We
pool.
could we could
We
like
could do a
pitch
prize
in
pool.
for something.
either
Like
Yeah.
person
$5?
puts like $20 into the prize
Whoa,
pool.
wait, hold on.
No, let's just let's just do like gifted subs or something because it's easier than the prize pool.
If you think
Everyone
about
has to do, like-
$20 per person, that's 25.
$20 per the team.
Oh, true.
Oh, it's for the
That's
team?
Entry fee. Entry fee.
Oh,
No,
sure.
no, I
$5.
know.
Entry fee and that's the prize pool.
$5. And then it
How
goes
to get
to the
scammed?
prize pool.
Wait, so let's just well, okay, guys, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later because we gotta. This is something that we have to plan now because this is too cool. So anyways, my first impression.
You're right.
Chat it out.
I came from like a background of FPSs, so like for me it was just another FPS. And at first I was like, I was dropping like 20, 30 bombs like all the time, but now I've kind of declined because like after a little while after playing a game I kind of decline, and then like I work on the smaller things that I have to work on, and then I all of a sudden just get better. So I'm kind of in that slump phase right now. But once I figure out this game completely, I'll be up there. I promise you.
Wait, Sharpie, aren't you on EU servers?
Yeah, I'm on EU servers, but I can definitely switch to NA. You know how long it took me to get a key?
How long?
12 hours.
2 minutes.
It took me 2 days.
Show off.
It took me
Okay,
12
I
hours for
understand.
both keys.
I had to get Natsu to get me a key because I didn't know how to fuck it worked.
Oh my gosh.
It took me 2 days. Wait,
Wait,
there's a
Chris.
category for podcasts?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris,
Oh.
is your Valorant account linked to your current League account, or are you using a separate account for it?
It's separate.
Yeah,
I
same.
have it
Mine's
separate. Me
separate.
too.
Yeah.
Am I separate?
Yeah.
I wish I kept the same one, but
Right?
I
That'll be
can't
much
give up
easier.
Claire. I can't give up Claire 6969. That's not happening.
Just make that account only for Valorant, and then that League account.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I have a
that's
separate
what
one.
Yeah.
So like, who do you guys play? Because personally, I originally started playing Jet because of the movement. Because I'm used to like Apex, where I was Pathfinder, so I'm always zooming around.
Like,
But
moving around. Yeah.
recently I've been learning how to play like my main is Omen now. So
Oh.
Yeah.
so I've been
Oh,
learning how to use
oh,
his smokes, utilize it,
Oh.
and his teleports
We
and stuff like that.
we got another Omen main in
Yes,
over
sir.
here.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll play Jet. You can play Omen. It's cool.
Okay, man.
Or we
Oh,
can just
easy.
switch.
Who else?
Switch. We can just switch.
Yeah, just switch around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try main. Was it Phoenix or something else before you started playing Omen?
It was Phoenix and Brimstone. It was Brimstone.
Oh yeah,
Brimstone?
Brimstone.
Yeah.
Dude, Omen's good though, right?
Omen though.
Omen's
Bro,
so
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
I love him.
Crazy.
I love
Yeah,
him.
he's so good. I've had to change
I
my
thought-
playstyle for sure though.
I play a Viper, and I really like playing Viper because when I squad up with someone, nobody picks Viper, so it's like I never have to go to a second choice. It's just like always Viper, and I like the Phantom gun the best. That's the one I always save up for. I love
Oh, yes.
I don't like the
sir.
Phantom.
I like it. I don't know
I like the
why.
Vandal. The Vandal is just.
No, I
Vandal.
don't like the Vandal, but I prefer the Phantom. I don't know why.
I'm.
I think
Van-
it's like
I like how we all just stopped.
Go for it.
I found out that I'm more of an operator player.
Oh,
Yeah.
Raider player.
Operator
player.
player.
Okay, okay.
I hate going against somebody with an
Who has an
It's just
op?
like
Yeah.
instant
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
I'm-
just don't even peek. Just
I
don't-
feel
I know.
I feel most confident with the operator in my hands because back in CS:GO I used to use an op, which is AWP,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time,
Oh.
and that's
Yeah.
literally what I was used for with my friends when we played ranked in CS:GO. So I feel a lot. I feel a lot more
Imagine
confident.
being good with an op.
But
Yeah.
I'm more of like, so if I don't have an operator in my hands and I'm
Yeah.
playing Jet, I'm more of like an entry fragger. So I get in there, get our first kills, and then I die most likely. But then it lets my team get on site. So that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's the way I play. But if not, then I'm just like Omen being really tactical, or I just push out of like random areas, or just kill people with an
Yeah.
op and just get a 4K or 5K. So it's like fine. So
Yeah, that's so true. I realized. Okay, so this is what I found out. The more I played operator and like Vandal on
Omen.
on Omen and also on Valorant, the better I was on op and AK-47 on CS:GO because they're very similar. So
they're very similar.
they're very very similar. So I was like, I'm good at CS:GO now. Like what the heck? So I enjoyed it. I enjoy Vandal, operator, and what's that single fire? But it's like
Sheriff.
it's like
The Guardian?
the Guardian. I also like the
Guardian,
Guardian.
yeah.
too.
Guardian.
I've never used it.
Anything-
I've never touched it.
Anything long range to medium range, I'm pretty down. So with Omen as well. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
about you,
that's the
Claire?
one.
Who do you main and which guns do you like?
Mm.
I only play Sofa because I don't know how to play anything else yet. I'm
You
very
can
silly,
like
so.
definitely go into a custom game and just like learn anyone.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
gotta learn the
Yeah,
spots.
I'm
Yes.
thinking about doing that because if we were to poach James into our team, what kind of
True,
problems? 'Cause
James
I
is
gotta
so
play
funny.
one.
We're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
Oh, what guns do you like?
I like Sova because like I can just recon for people and I can
Yeah.
oh there's like two people behind a
Yeah.
wall. I'm okay at that. I'm not very good at landing my shock darts, so I buy them but like I
Shock
never
dart.
use them. I've only ever killed 2 people on my ult in like 20 games because I'm bad at it. And I always ult after everyone dies, as y'all know from my Twitch clips. So
This game is a big learning curve. Even for
Yeah.
me, like that I was used to like CS. Once you factor in like the abilities and stuff like that and what other players can do, it's like it's really different, and I have a problem staying concentrated in the game because it's very more of like a very patient, tactile game.
It is, which is something I'm not used to.
Yeah, you Claire, you know me. You know the way I play Apex. If I hear gunshots,
we both
I'm running
play
towards them.
Yeah, we play Apex together. Like I'm used to like running around, but not as crazy as you are. But I'm used to running and but like trying to look for something to pick if I can. But in like Valorant, I'm just like I tried it before. It's not the best tactic imaginable because you may never know. You start running and an bullet starts flying to your face.
Yeah.
Hits you out of nowhere. But my favorite gun to use, actually, back to that question, is I actually like the Guardian, even though I'm like a fully automatic kind of girl. But that gun, if you can hit your freaking bullets with it, it hurts like a bitch. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I like the Ghost. That pistol is the best pistol.
The gun.
Hands freaking down. It's so freaking good.
I used to use the Sheriff because in the beginning of the game, I was just one-tapping people. Like,
Yeah.
I remember my first game, like the first round I was in, I had like 3 nice one-taps. I was like, oh, this is nice, and then I died on sight. But I was like, okay, I think I can use the Sheriff. Because I used to use the Deagle all the time in CS.
Yeah, it's very similar to Deagle.
It's very similar, but I don't know.
Is it like a Magnum pistol or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a
One of
revolver.
those, like, hard-hitting?
Yeah.
Revolver.
I don't know how to use
Y'all
those
got me
guns.
wanting to play. Now I want to play.
We can.
Valorant.
I mean, I want to be playing. I want to be playing right after this podcast.
But
But
do you have an NA?
I'm down.
hey, Drag, you there? Draggy, you there?
I kind of want to play now. I kind of want to play now.
But yeah,
Wait, Chris,
I mean.
Chris, who do you mean?
Oh yeah, who do you mean?
I mean Sage. And
I kind of guessed
like,
that
she,
for some
well,
reason.
it's cause
The e-girl.
when I was playing Raze, it's like no one wanted to play Sage, and I was like, you know what would be really good right now? A heal. It's cause you don't. Whenever you play, you don't. I don't think people realize how essential Sage is to team fights, cause you can heal, you can res easily, you know.
Yeah, Sage is very important.
So I guess like that's the reason why I wanted to play Sage, was because I find Sage very essential in a team, and like I could heal myself if I die, or I could heal my teammates or res someone.
Wait, Chris, you thought you could curve Sage's wall?
Yo.
My chat said.
Yo.
Listen, my chat said, yo, you know you can curve their wall. And I was like, you can curve their wall. So I go into the training mode, and I get my wall, and I'm like, okay, so how do you curve it? And my chat is like, not Sage, you dummy. It's Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I was like,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
oh.
Dude, when I found out Jet, you can
literally
control her
curve
smokes.
wall.
Like the whole game changed for me when I found out you can move her smokes. So.
Wait,
what do you
mean
mean
with
you
her
can
smokes?
move
So when you throw out Jet's smokes, you can actually control them while they're in midair, as long as you're holding down the button. Just the same way you curve the wall
So it's
of
like a tracking.
Phoenix. Yeah. So like, let's say you're on Haven, right? And you're on C long, or no, not C long, A long, and you know the Heaven window, right? At A
Wait,
bomb
what's
site.
Haven? What is it? What
Haven's
map is
the
The
like
three.
with the 3 bomb
the
Haven
one.
sites.
3? Oh, okay.
So on A
A,
site,
B, and C.
right? I can from long. I can smoke off Heaven because I can curve the ball. I can curve the smoke.
Wait, from C long?
Pro
Or
player.
A long, A long, A long,
Oh,
A
from
long.
A
A
long.
long.
Oh,
That
Oh,
little
really?
window.
From-
Yeah, you can.
from
I can.
A,
I
like from A short, you can.
You can do that from
From
A
it
short.
to
You can
the
do it from
window?
A long. I can even smoke
Wait.
A short through A long.
Peter Park is in your chat.
Who?
Oh my
Peter-
god!
Peter? Wait, what?
Wait.
I.
Yo, wait, what?
Let's go here. Let's.
Oh, you're clowning
No
now.
way.
Peter. It's Peter.
I like how we all just stop.
She said,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just taking you.
Jet!
Yo,
That's crazy.
yo.
No, continue talking. He's taking notes. Come on.
He's taking notes, guys. We gotta talk. We gotta pretend we're smart.
Okay, guys, pretend nothing happened. Quick. Yo, wait, I don't have
Cool,
no.
guys, be
I don't
cool.
have alerts
You're the
open.
Cool person, gotta pretend to be cool.
Be cool. Be cool. Guys,
What
I
the
have no
heck?
makeup on. I'm not cool.
Yo, James, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Peter Park. That's so crazy. Right when you said Peter Park, I was like, Peter Parker? Like Spider-Man? And I look over at my chat.
Why Spider-Man?
Yeah, why Spider-Man?
Why are you talking about Spider-Man all of a sudden?
Dude, I
Holy
literally
crap.
Yo, that's crazy. Well,
That's crazy.
Peter Park, we're currently just doing a podcast. This is something that we used to do every week.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of life changes because Claire used to live in Malaysia and I used to live in Japan, but she moved to Australia and I moved to Portugal. So, but
We're just
first,
catching up.
but I just want to say like huge fan, man, and yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for
Big
stopping by.
loves.
Big loves, big fan, big
Big loves,
fan.
big loves.
Guys, cool.
I'm your
We're
only
cool,
fan.
We're cool. We're
Huh?
cool. We're cool.
Oh?
We're cool.
Wait, what?
Oh?
Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
oh,
Okay.
Dude, yeah, podcasting, like, just like for everyone, this is our first time all in a chat together in like 3 or 4
Yeah.
months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and we just missed each
Yeah.
other, so it's like,
Mm.
why don't we just do a podcast and create some content while we're all just hanging out, you know? So it's like
Yeah.
really chill. We just talk about
Yeah.
anything.
We used to do this every Thursday.
Yeah,
Remember?
everything. Yeah, go ahead. Ask a
Thursday.
question.
Hey,
then.
what do you mean everything? We only did that for like a week. What have we
No, we
done?
did it. We had like 4 episodes.
You weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't there.
No, we did.
Peter
for
wants
3
to
or
ask a
4
question.
Oh, I wasn't
okay.
there.
Peter wants to ask a question.
Okay.
Class, quiet down, quiet down.
Oh, guys.
Only talk when you're spoken to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's crazy, bro.
Alright.
But yeah, where were we? Oh wait, hold on.
Ooh.
What
Oh,
kind of
that's a very good
streams
question.
would I want to do? Like,
Good have the resources too.
Huh.
Yo, I would totally do like
Travel
sushi
streams.
dragons.
Wait, sushi dragons?
oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
So
you know how
he has like the
edits?
huge green screen.
The green
and-
screen. That's why I brought mine.
Dude.
And then that's
Oh,
why
that's-
doing,
I have this
the-
one.
I mean,
I have
like,
this one.
Terry's
Yeah.
already starting. He's got a wall with green screen.
He's got the wall. Yeah.
What's sushi dragon? Wait, am I gonna? I'm gonna
He's
look
a
up.
he's a streamer.
Oh.
It's a food type.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let's not talk over each other. Castro, you go first. Why? What?
Okay.
If you had the resources, what would you do?
Okay, so if I had the resource, I would like definitely get whatever Sushi Dragon has, like all his equipment, cause that was like one of the main reasons why I got a green screen and why I started doing like the so recently I started giving introductions to my VIPs, to my mods, and to my regulars. They would have like this introduction video kind of thing, and then it would explain our like not relationship, like pretty much like how we are together in the one small clip. So I love like the effects on his streams and like how it's just so funny. It's just like you could put like hella memes into your stream, and yeah, that was the type of stream I was going for when I got my green screen. And yeah, it looked so fun. I was like, oh, I want to try that too.
That's
sick.
awesome. Yeah, I can totally
Yeah.
totally see you be the type of person to do that though, Castro. Because you have that type of
I mean-
like energy. You give me off that type of vibe that you were able to do that like this.
Except I'm
Yeah.
a bit more sus, which I need
Yeah,
to.
Is there anything wrong with
Yeah.
being sus?
Yeah.
It's cause you're sus.
Okay,
That's
bet. How about you, Claire? What type of streams would you do?
I have like 2 that I would like to do. One is that I would like to do a more professional cooking stream because I like to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. I did it the one
Mm.
time that you guys tuned in, but I did it on like my iPhone 8, so it was like laggy
Oh,
as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
I was just teleporting everywhere. Like next minute, I was like next to the stove, and I'm not on the stove. So it was like it was just really strange. I mean, like I have like a I wouldn't say like an amazing setup. I have like a decent setup like on my desk, but it's just a difficult task to just like bring it downstairs. So if I had like some sort of way to do like like a good not even like great quality, but like a decent quality cooking stream, I'd be very happy because like
Yeah.
I love food, and sharing that passion with people is like one of the best things I love to do. Like Castro,
That would-
I cooked
that
for
would
him when
be
he was
so
at my
you.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
be so you.
Because I'm like a mom. I just like to take care of the people that I'm with. I want to share like, food. And I think food is like the best way to bring people together.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's one thing I like to do. Second thing I like to do is I like to do VR streams because I really like VR. So the only experience of VR I ever get is if I go to a VR lab like kind of like gaming place thing, and they're usually very expensive because they charge you by like the
Oh.
hour.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
they do.
but it's so freaking fun. One of my favorite games to play was this like shooty alien thingy game thing, and then I had to like aim like my gun in space and like shoot aliens, and then I played Fruit Ninja, slicing fruit in VR. That was really
Oh,
fucking cool.
Bro, I
then
don't have
I
the hand
enjoy it.
activation with that.
Yeah, and then the one game I wouldn't personally play, but I watched Zach, my boyfriend, play it, was this roller coaster horror game where you're in like this haunted roller coaster
No.
thing,
Oh.
and you're in a roller coaster and you have to like shoot
Wait,
like demons like coming out of walls and things. So you get
sounds
like
like
that
fun.
crazy like
It does
roller
sound like
coaster
fun, but
motion.
that's kind of crazy.
That
I like
sounds
shoot
really
demons
fun.
and
Which one's
shit.
that?
I have no idea what it's called, but it was like the most insane game I've ever seen. I would maybe try that, but I would probably get scared shitless. So
Is it called Scaryland? Is that the one?
I don't know. I don't.
What did you
remember. It was
search?
for the
Roller
PS.
coaster zombie VR. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what you
literally
put?
I put VR roller coaster horror and then it's Scaryland 360 roller coaster VR. That's it. That's what
It was fun though, because I watched him play at a party, and he was so scared shitless. He was just screaming with his headset on. I'm just like laughing there, like a horrible
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you, Ali? What would you like to do?
I was gonna say VR streams too. It's just like I don't have the space for a VR stream. I dabbled in it. I tried to do it, but it's just like my space is limited. But VR streams are really cool. Also, I want to do like a more professional, like do you guys watch BuzzFeed Unsolved? You know how like they talk about a case.
Oh.
I really want to do that because I'm so into that, and I
Yeah.
tried it once, but I really want like professional, like there's gonna be like side stuff and like presentations, and I don't know, it's just like something I'm
Oh.
really into talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a lot
Plus,
of
like I haven't seen
research.
a lot of streamers do that either. So
Yeah,
that's like
that's
really
why
different.
I
Yeah.
want to.
I would be interested to watch that.
That would be really cool, right? Yeah, so that's what I
Yeah.
would want to do. But
Wait,
yeah,
that was a murder mystery? Was that the murder mystery
Yeah,
thing that
like
you did?
Oh,
crime,
okay.
murder mysteries, ghost stories, stuff like that. I feel like that would be really cool. But I definitely want like
Yeah.
I want to have like a presentation so I could show like pictures or like whatever, or like you know how BuzzFeed Unsolved
that
like,
would be
presents
so
the case.
cute.
Yeah, I know. It'd be
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah, that's
Wait,
what I
like
would.
wait, presentation, but like PowerPoint presentations on
I
stream?
mean, I don't know.
And then you
I
like-
just want to have it.
It's
I
here.
just want to have it in
That guy over here.
Wait,
Live guy
I'm
over
sorry,
here.
guys. Take
Oh my
over.
god.
Maybe
Yeah.
a green screen, like a green screen, and then something in my
Yes.
back.
Let's
give
go.
that
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that would be.
That'd be so cool.
How about you,
Mm.
Chris?
Yeah. If I had the resources, I think I would like I want to do like a variety of things. Like one thing that I've noticed that like big streamers have is like they have like a streamer house, right? And they have like their setup, and then they can like move a camera downstairs like within like one click, and it's like crazy how like you can now see the kitchen, and then you can see the living room, and like you know like move it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that.
I have no idea how they do that, but
No
it's
clue.
like I really
Magic.
want to be able to do that. That way I could
Yeah.
like do cooking streams, and also like one thing I want to do is like get a better like music setup in here. Like I want to get a piano, like soundproof walls, so I could do
Yeah.
better music streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That'd be
What
sick.
about you, Terry?
How about you,
I literally, it's an ongoing joke that Chris and I, the person to my left, is pretty much the same, because what she just said is literally what I want to do. But I am starting to get the resources to do that. I mean, of course, like, so behind me, like my dream setup is pretty much like, I want to be able to play video games, react to variety content, but also share my passion of music at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I'm super excited for what's coming in the future, since we just moved into this new house. I have a lot more space because in Japan I streamed in a closet where I couldn't even fit my whole arms inside the closet.
I remember
Yeah.
that time. Yeah.
That's so that was
Yeah, so it's been like pretty to see all of us grow and get to what we want to is cool. But I don't know, like I literally just want to be able to go like this, like in my this is a dinner chair, but pretend this is a gaming chair.
yeah.
I just want to go like this. Okay, scene switch. I turn around. Music. All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's go make some
Oh,
music.
Yeah.
Because I tend
You
to
have like your equipment right next to you, right?
Yeah, I tend
Yeah.
to write
Yeah.
songs, like all those songs that I sang for stream yesterday were written within one day or 2 to 3 hours. I just write them then and there because I have this creative bug where I have to finish it right then and there or else I'm not gonna be satisfied with it.
Yeah.
And then I make revisions over it later. But I think it's really
Yeah.
cool to share like my the way my brain works and my creative side through that. So that's kind of like what I want to do. Other than that, it's
Yeah.
more like
We'll get
yeah.
there. We'll
other
get
than that,
there.
I want a
Yeah.
streaming
Heck
house.
yeah, dude.
I want a streaming house with
five.
all you guys. That's kind of what it is.
I'm
Wait,
excited. I'm excited for Castro's sushi.
Who's on my
dragon.
right
Sushi
left?
dragon,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Wait,
Oh,
Can we
so
high five?
mean.
can we high five?
I'm
Wait,
like trying
guys,
to.
I don't know where it
guys, this isn't
No
working.
one's above me, right? Okay.
I don't know where it is. It's different
I
on
would just
stream.
like to say I'm excited for Castro's Sushi Dragon Vibe stream. I'm
Oh my
excited
god.
for Claire's cooking streams. I'm excited for Curses and Sharpie's music streams. Like, I just excited to see that. That would be really cool because we talked
Bro,
about
I
this
just-
at our dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you getting scared in VR? I'm down for that.
Guys, VR chat while we wait for.
VR
Oh
chat.
my God, VR chat.
I'm not gonna
That's so
lie though,
cool.
like just something to add on. Like I used to stream on like a really shitty MacBook Air.
Oh my
That
god.
was like my
Oh, no.
office's MacBook Air, but I was so desperate, like I didn't have my own computer to stream, so I streamed off my MacBook Air. So for me to like upgrade to like my own PC and everything, like it's just surreal, you know. So I believe that if I went from like a shitty MacBook stream to like, you know, something that's like half decent, I'm pretty sure we'll get to where we want to be.
Yeah,
eventually at some
true.
point.
Like literally
Oh.
6 months ago, I was streaming off of my brother's old laptop.
Yeah, in
all
this
my
room
brother's old
too.
stuff. Yeah, and
Mm.
now I'm like, I have my own PC, so like definitely we'll get there. It just takes time.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
you guys
I'm
remember when we were
excited.
like all like 2020 is a year, 2020 is our year, and then Corona hits. So, but the thing is that it might not seem like our year, but we're all stuck inside and we're growing our viewership.
True.
True.
So it could be
True.
our year. We're all growing together.
It's kind of a blessing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
is.
bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
In a-
I'm Asian. This is me.
In a
What's up,
way.
fam?
In a way.
There's a bright
In a
side.
way.
There's like a bright
There's
side.
a bright side, yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like a
hopefully
small
answered.
silver
I
lining.
hopefully answered your question, Peter.
I actually have a question for you, Peter.
Fanboy.
I have a question for you.
Ooh, a question for
So
Peter.
Oh, question for Peter.
Question?
so as we are all aspiring, you know, like Twitch streamers and content creators, what is your best advice to us personally in helping us? Like, we just want ways to improve.
That's true.
And stuff
Good
like that.
question.
Because
That's a
I
really
feel
good
like you have the most experience and stuff like that.
I don't know.
So
Among all of
yeah.
us, definitely.
Don't let.
oh, thank you so much, Peter.
Oh, what about content? What do you mean? Don't let
Don't let
Leslie
Leslie
cut
cut your hair.
I'll be down. Honestly,
Actually, yeah,
I'll
I wanted
be
to
down.
look at my hair
any day.
Dude,
Content, I'm down.
I will
I
shave.
need a haircut.
Peter, you don't understand. I will shave my head right now for you. I will shave my head right now for you.
I haven't had a haircut for
Wait,
Very
don't-
last
wait.
little.
Dude, I'm not. I'll do it for content. Like right here, right now. Mom, I'll tell my mom to cut my hair right now.
Uncle, that's not worth it.
Read Peter's answer.
Make sure to continue to have fun with it. Having a good support system is always important too. Streaming can feel really lonely sometimes, so it's good to see you guys have each other.
Yeah, we
Big
have.
hug!
Big
Big
hug!
hug!
Big hug! Wait, let me give my camera a hug.
Oh my gosh.
All right, everyone, just hug.
Take this off. Little Ray Black.
Cassie, you a little you a little late.
But yeah. Well, like Peter, like I really appreciate like that feedback because
Yeah. That's
Um,
Yeah.
crazy.
it's just it's hard to get honest answers from people who are successful in the industry. So like that was like one of the biggest questions on my mind, and it's nice to know because I was a little worried about I know sometimes it gets hard on streamers too mentally. So you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad I have all these wonderful people surrounding me, because it's like
Big love.
we have to have like a base, you know, from where we start.
If
So
you think about it, we're
Claire-
kind of
Claire
like
and I can make a heart.
yeah, because if you think about it, right, we're all like kind of like family. Like Chris and Ali are like my sisters. Like I trust them so much,
Yeah.
and I met them like off the internet. Like that's so freaking crazy. And then when I moved to Australia, I met Castro, and then like I take care of Castro like a little brother too. I'm like, he's like, I'm like, I'm gonna buy you sushi. I'll buy you whatever you want. Just like take what you want to eat. I'm gonna buy you food.
Oh,
So it's like it's
anything?
just great to have like friends. And then Terry is also like my like a really good friend and also like a brother to me, because I only ever have like one younger brother, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, like we have a good relationship, but we can't like there's nothing that like feels like relatable to him, because he likes very different
Yeah.
things and I like very different things. So like having like this little family of mine like to call my own.
we
is
all
just-
relate to streaming. Like that's something we all
And
have in common, no
games.
matter what.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god, yeah, like before Ali started streaming, I had no one to talk to IRL about streaming but like my community.
Now streaming.
I'm like
Yeah.
I'm super grateful like my sister started streaming as well. Now I can
Yeah.
just like go outside and bother her and be like, hey, you know what?
You know what?
oh my
You know
god,
what?
you would
know
not believe what
what?
happened on stream today,
You would
Ali.
not believe it.
You would not
Yo.
believe it.
Yeah, but you know,
Crazy.
Yeah,
It-
I'm really thankful that I have you guys, especially
Yeah.
now that we can't see anybody IRL. It's like
True.
having this kind of conversation with you guys is like really comforting.
yeah, and also it's
really
like we're
is.
so far apart. You know, I'm in
Yeah.
Portugal, they're in Sydney, you guys are in the Philippines. I used to be in Japan, which would have been easier for me to see you guys, but
Yeah.
you know, at least we got. Well, I need to still meet Claire and Castro, but at least we got to meet. You know, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, Claire and Castro finally got to meet, so we're all building little.
We're
finally
still
got
an
to meet,
hour away from each other though. It's like in the middle
Yeah,
of
it's still-
nowhere.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah.
Mm.
Can't wait to meet all of you.
I can't wait to meet all of
Crazy.
you. And like seeing like Peter and then like their community too. It's just
Oh my
like
God.
I wish that we could have like a stream house and then we could like live in the same house together. That was
Live in
like
Yeah.
the
so much
yeah.
I think it's
I'm
so
gonna
much
be the
fun.
most
We could live in the same house
annoying
together.
person.
I mean,
Imagine.
I'm gonna be the most annoying person ever. That was a good idea.
I think
Worry
like
about
what Bubbly, what you said, I think it's just for me,
Yeah.
like in my head, whenever I think Bubbly said, if you guys can't see it, it said streaming is tough. I know the feels. I streamed alone on Facebook for a year and I didn't really have a community. I think it's just really grinding it out. We're all very
Yeah.
determined.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
it
but
is.
in my head, I look at streaming as a hobby, something fun to
Yeah.
do, and a
Yeah.
way to connect with people. I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever think of it as a job, because this is just, it's definitely
It's
not a
fun.
job. It's just, it's
yeah.
Something you really enjoy.
it's something I
like
really enjoy. It's a
passion.
passion, because going to college, I wanted to become a news anchor, but that didn't really work out because
I could totally see
You
that.
could still do it. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
still do that.
totally see
Oh,
that.
on
Wait,
stream.
try saying a line.
Yeah,
Try saying
news
a
anchor.
line.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Please.
Portugal.
Morning, Portugal.
good morning,
Good
Portugal. Today the weather. I'm not the weatherman. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good though.
No, but I
good,
but
yeah.
I went to college for that, and it didn't really work out. But then I just loved interacting with people. Like, I'm a people person, and this is like the best middle ground for me to express my creativity other than through music. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
and also just I'm really competitive in video games. I don't like losing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We need that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then again, like, for me, I kind of went out of my comfort zone to reach out and network in order to meet you guys, because before meeting Chris and her community, I don't know, I was streaming for like 3 years, but it was on and off because I didn't really enjoy the company I was with, and then so I was like, okay, let me try to find people that I could relate to, or people that I could vibe with this time, because before I used to try and get viewership, like with like doing whatever, I would do anything just for viewers, you know. I would like what what's it called, like drink soy sauce as a punishment or something, and I didn't enjoy it, and it was like, it was really affecting my health. So yeah, reaching out is very important, and like kind of not really networking, but like getting to meet new people that you could vibe with, that really helps. And then yeah, you never know. You could always find people you love. Care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter.
Bye,
Can.
Peter.
Peter, I just want to say
Yeah.
thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for stopping by, giving us advice. Keep doing what you're doing,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Obviously we all keep track of you because right when you entered, we're all like freaking out. So thank you so much for the
You
content,
sound
man.
Like
we
we're
love you.
creepy people, Sharpie. I'm like,
We're always
We keep track of
We're
her.
always watching.
We got our eyes on
We're-
you.
We're always watching you, bud.
Somebody's watching me.
Bonga W.
Night,
Good night,
Peter.
Peter. Have a good one.
Peter.
Wait,
Okay,
we literally finished talking about Valorant. Let's talk about ranked.
Oh yeah, you were talking about the jet curve.
Oh yeah, that's how.
Just curving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
Hold the mouse
You
button.
need to teach me how to do that.
Yeah,
I've
it's-
never like
No,
playing jet because I feel like she's like really hard to play.
Uh,
Like the ult itself is like hard to aim. Like,
it's
I can't
just
ever hit him.
I think it's more for anyone who has a more aggressive play style. I even
Mm.
on defense, I tend to push into their spawn, and if I'm having a good game, that's when I drop like 30 plus kills, because I'm always just in there. But it obviously has its drawbacks. So, but yeah, like there's like so many little things that I didn't know about so many different agents. Like I didn't know you could curve Phoenix 6 walls until I saw someone do it. I didn't know that. I knew that from the beginning. I knew you could curve Jet's smokes, but because one day I accidentally pressed it and I was like, oh, and it moved. I'm like, what? You can curve it?
Whoa.
But yeah, but definitely in this game, it's different. It's definitely different. So, yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Mm.
Did we all talk about our favorite agents already?
Yeah, we
did.
talked about who we mained. Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Who man?
Wait,
What do you
Claire, who
guys
do you
think?
mean, Jet?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Chris?
Did
I li-
Mama Ray pull out the shoe?
Oh no, she's back.
Oh.
No, I think the
Oh,
same thing.
I like.
Kick me out.
It kicked me out. Yeah.
Awkward. All right. So,
I hate that. So weird.
So Terry mains Omen, Castro mains Omen, Claire mains Sova, I main Viper, and you main Sage.
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 Wait, we have a team: Jet, Omen, Viper, Sova.
No,
Omen.
it's
There's
two
two
Omens.
Omens.
No,
No, but
I
but I can also
thing.
play Jet. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
Jet.
And or
Omen.
Phoenix.
Omen.
Let's go after this. Let's play.
I
could
have
always
some.
alternate.
I have some.
Terry needs to find any account.
Yeah, I also have
it's
some
like-
stuff to do,
it's
but
like
I'll hop on
Midnight
off stream.
here.
Yeah.
Ali,
I-
kind of
yeah.
game.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down later if you guys want to do some like customs. Like,
Yo, y'all like
Yeah?
tempting
Okay, I'm
me so
down.
hard.
but
I mean, Claire, come
Do it,
on.
Just do it.
You wake up at 12 p.m. anyways.
Shut up! Come on.
Exactly.
We know you,
Exactly.
Jen.
um,
I'm not gonna lie though, like if I were to like live in like Chris and Ali's house, I'd probably bug with Ali because she and I are both Lolas.
Yes.
Lola.
Yes.
Lolas.
Like,
Like-
I'm sorry, I'm asleep.
Like if,
Huh?
if Twitch,
What are you
if
talking about? I
TwitchCon,
nap a lot. What are you talking about? I wouldn't be hanging with you guys when you're sleeping.
if TwitchCon
Oh.
pushed through, me and Claire would be the ones that would call it a night at like 10 p.m. We'd be like,
Yeah, but
okay,
like,
y'all
good
have
night,
fun. We're gonna go sleep.
And then I'm gonna be the one who sneaks out and gets everyone else to get to some like party or something.
Play games.
Um, I think the next game that we should talk about is Animal Crossing. Do you guys think Animal Crossing is dead? Like, what do you guys think?
Well, I'm the type of person. Well, you want to start with Castro first, since we all play.
Okay, cause like Animal Crossing was a big hype, right, when it first
Yeah.
came out. So like, what do you think, Castro, about the game and like, is the hype dead or?
I don't know. Like for me, it is like it's Valorant now.
Yeah,
I
I,
used to
know,
like,
right?
I used to grind like Animal Crossing hard, and I would play on my Switch like 24/7, and then Valorant came into the picture, and then I started grinding Valorant now. So I was like, For me, because I got bored of it really easily. I don't know why. Maybe it's just not my type of game.
Yeah, same.
But I don't know.
I get
I got really, yeah. I started losing interest and it went straight to Valorant and like CS:GO and all the
That's
shooters.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think
But, yeah.
Okay, Claire can go next. Okay, go ahead.
Go for
I
it.
mean, I got the game pretty early as well. I think I got it like 2-3 days after it was launched, and the hype for me was very exciting. Obviously, with every game that you start with, it starts off exciting, and all you want to do is spend like all your entire day doing nothing but playing it. That was basically my life. I'm like, oh god, I want to go to another island. I want to go catch sharks. I want to go buy clothes. I want to go do this. I want to go do that.
Yeah.
But then, like after a while, I realized that like there really isn't any story progression for me, right? Because
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
I love like simulator games when it comes to like, oh, you can build a house, you can have a family, you can like do this, you can progress the story and do that. So I play a lot of The Sims. I play like a lot of hours into Stardew Valley, and Stardew Valley is still one of my most favorite games to play. I found the concept of Animal Crossing a little bit similar to Stardew Valley because you have like your little own space, you decorate it, you like grow fruit. Albeit not really growing fruit. Fruit grows in 3 days, and then you have the same fruit. But the difference that I saw with Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing was that Stardew Valley had more of like a progression story focused gameplay where you're like, oh, your goal is to befriend your villagers. So eventually, like you unlock conversations and cutscenes with them, and then you appease the harvest spirits, and then like they built you a community center and things like that. Like I liked the story progression of that because it felt like I was achieving something. But with Animal Crossing, it was a little too slow for me. There wasn't a lot of variety things I could do. Like I wake up, what I do, buy turnips, fish, catch bug, chop tree. It's like it's the same thing over and over again. And then like I was also getting kind of uggo villagers that weren't very cool.
Oh wow.
Capital D colon. Capital D colon.
But yeah, I got bored of it after like 2 weeks of playing it. I haven't literally touched Animal Crossing in like 2.5 weeks. I think my villagers all moved out probably. Yeah, only because like the end goal is to terraform. Like it doesn't feel like it's worth my time, so I kind of stopped playing. I feel a bit bad about it, but I stopped. But yeah, but I know Ali has been going on for like so long, grinding that shit, going to Facebook groups like, what's your turnip price? It's like that.
Marketing.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on it? Because you're like, I think among all of us to be the most hyped about the game.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all know me. Animal Crossing was like my shit. Like I love that game, and I was like so excited every day to wake up and like open my Switch and play Animal Crossing. But I think my hype started to die down when I started time traveling. So I started to time travel for turnips. So I time traveled because I would wake up late and then I would time travel back into the morning to get turnips. And then I didn't realize that time traveling back would spoil my turnips.
Spoil the turnips.
So for 2 weeks straight, my turnips spoiled. And then I also got annoyed because I wanted to move everything around, but it takes a whole day to move things. Like you have to wait the entire day. So I would time travel for that. And then like after a while, I just started to get bored because I realized I wasn't waiting for anything because I've been time traveling so much. And then like I was losing so much money because of the freaking turnip spoiling.
My question is, what is your favorite color?
So I think I got tilted as well as when I unlocked terraforming. I got really overwhelmed with terraforming. I don't know if any of y'all have unlocked terraforming yet, but basically it's like the way that you can design your island, and like you see everybody on Facebook with the really pretty islands, and you want to, oh, I want that, and I want that, and I want that, and then like you would do that, and then you'd be like 2 days later you're like, I don't want that anymore, and then you have to like start all over. Also, this category is crazy because you have 125.
You are the number one streamer in this category.
What?
I think that's also why Peter found you was because you were on the top.
You're the only top streamer there.
Who was the one who changed it? Who was the one who? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I know, like I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Now we have to do this weekly.
I know my Twitch things.
Yeah, we have to do this weekly.
Anyway, So yeah, I started getting overwhelmed with terraforming, and now like my island is at this limbo stage where there's so many empty space, and I don't know what to do with it. So I've avoided touching my Switch because I'm just like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
At least you can play it.
Yeah.
I own the game.
Yeah.
But
You
haven't played it?
no. I've played it.
It was the game.
I played it, but my parents play it more than I do. So for the
No, you can't play it.
for the longest time, so when we first started, I started playing it, right? You guys remember when I was like, oh yeah, I'll go download it, you know?
Yeah.
But I started my island. I named it Kiki's Island because Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
but my mom was like, I don't want my island to be called Kiki's Delivery Service because everyone on that Switch has to live on that island.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So I deleted everything. And then my mom became the island
owner.
Yeah, the owner. So now it's called the Magic Shop or something for like BTS. And
The
like
magic
I kind of fell off of it because I wasn't able to initiate any of the building processes and stuff because it was early game.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like chilling, but my mom ended up grinding it and she was having a lot of fun with it. But here's the crazy thing, right?
She stole it from you.
My dad, the last person I expected to play this game, started playing the game.
Oh my god.
No.
And he really enjoyed it. Like, he was enjoying his time there. I would ask him, like, you like playing the game? He's like, no, it sucks. But in reality, in his head, he kept playing it. So I know he likes it. He was just saying that because.
Yeah.
And he was having a lot of fun playing it, and it was cool. And then I set my parents up so they can play on the Joy-Cons on the screen together. So they're playing together. And it was so.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it is so
Wait,
cute.
playing
That's sick.
together?
Yeah, you can play co-op.
You can do that?
So they
Yeah.
have,
You can play co-op on
Animal
one Switch.
Crossing?
Yeah, on one Switch.
How?
if you have both accounts on it?
Yeah, if let's say I have like Chris, let's say we're sharing a Switch. If I have my account and I'm starting it, I started up the game, I can just call for a resident and then you hop in there and we're playing on the same screen. It's just that
That's so
the thing is you don't have an inventory. Your character, the second player doesn't have an inventory, so everything gets sent to the junk box that they pick up. But they're able to like help you get stuff. It's a nice way of playing together. Like I remember at one point it was me, my dad, and my mom all playing in one time. So you can go
that's kinda
fishing and
cute.
stuff
Oh,
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
Cute.
You show off your outfits and just like walk around. That's
Yeah,
cute.
and then the good thing about it is like let's say someone else wanted to take leadership, all you have to do is just change the leader, and then you can enter
have
into their
it,
inventory and stuff, and we just all continue. It's like very
That's
seamless.
cute.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
sick.
yeah. So,
So I
it's
can
really
like
fun.
Zach chop my trees and
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
do this entire time.
Yeah, you
and I
can make
did all
Zach
by
chop your trees and all
myself.
that.
Wow.
Hold on, wait, Mom.
Oh.
Mom,
I would
Mom?
never do that.
can you talk to my stream? You don't have to come on camera, but can you talk to my stream about your Animal Crossing experience? There's 132 people.
Hi.
About my animal.
Oh, so we're on the
that.
topic of Animal
My
Crossing.
goal is just to make a BTS house. That's all.
A what house?
I'm not
A
sure if you guys
BTS
heard that.
house?
So she wants to make a BTS house. But come here, Chicha. Come here, boy.
You're calling your mom like a dog?
Dog.
Hey, Mom! Oh my god! I thought it was your dog talking. What the hell?
Castro, you're
Why are you
drunk.
calling your mom like that?
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Mom,
Oh
come.
my gosh.
If you're
I love
right
how
here,
Sharpie
if you're right here,
wants his mom to be on stream, and then when my mom walks in, I'm like, Mom, stop.
this is Mama Ren.
Wow.
So tell them about your experience in Animal Crossing. What was your first thoughts of the game, and how excited were you, and why won't you let me play sometimes?
I played Animal Crossing since a long, long time ago. Since like when you were a toddler.
She's got history.
Oh, she's OG.
OG.
I mean,
That's how they know
I
a little
like
bit.
it because you can be creative. It's just so time consuming. But then again,
Yeah.
and then you can be creative. Like I want to build my BTS house. That's my goal.
You're doing that in real life and in Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, you gotta show them my BTS room
Yeah.
when it's done.
Well, I'm probably gonna one of my streams. I'm probably gonna do an IRL and tour you guys around the house once it's actually clean, because we still have a lot of unpacking to do, which I have to do after this podcast.
Going back to Animal
my gosh.
Crossing, when Ren's dad found out about it, and then he started like taking the Switch away from me. I couldn't play it for like 2 weeks because he was, but he's so bad because what he would do is he would pillage.
Yeah, so my mom had the bunny day fences around her house. Huh? What do you say?
Hold
My dad would take
Roasted your dad.
my dad would take the bunny day fences around the house, or like I had like the Hanukkah thing. Like, I'm not sure if you guys know what it is. There's like this Hanukkah candle thing. Since they were placed outside the house, he would take them and sell them.
No, he would just ruin everything. Everything I built, he would take it so he could sell it, so he can build it. I don't know what he was paying for because he was in the tent for the longest time.
Yeah, he was in a tent for the longest time.
And then I would plant all these trees and wait like 3 days. And then the next thing you know, all of the fruit from the trees are gone.
Yeah, he would go sell them like. And the funny thing is, so
He would leave holes all over the place.
So like for the first week, he was in a tent. But then all of a sudden, the next week, he had his house paid off like 3 or 4 times. So.
But he's kind of not playing it anymore because he's just banned. Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you ban him? Oh no.
Yes. Because it's tiny.
He's banned.
Oh. Okay.
Ban.
Okay. So.
He's banned.
How about you, Chris?
Oh wait, hold on, wait, guys. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Chris, are you gonna stream?
I will be.
Can you start it up so I can host you? I have to get off.
Okay.
Wait,
'Cause
you're
it-
gonna stream now in the middle of the night?
Yeah, I wanted to play some Valorant. That's why I got ready.
Wow.
You might as well
We're
stream
down.
after.
Because I think my parents are mad.
Oh.
They don't sound mad though.
They don't
Yeah,
sound
she was like, I want to make a BTS house, but you gotta turn off the internet. Like,
I
But
had my camp. I could like.
it's okay.
show.
okay.
So if you guys want to continue
I'm
or
not
something.
I'm not gonna lie though, I aspire to have a parental relationship like your parents where I fight about video games and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it was super like wholesome, you know, like it was cool and stuff like
I
that.
think it's just really cute. That's just it.
Chris, tell me when you're live so I can just raid you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharpie, you're at 148 viewers.
On my Streamlabs.
Great.
Big dog.
Wow, the first time I actually raid someone with like more than 5 viewers.
That's kind of great.
Yo. That's
Yo,
so
But
good.
this
Asian
is
Joseph, thank you so much for the
You
follow, man.
You basically did this all by yourself. We're so proud.
Yeah,
of you.
for real.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
guys. Well,
how
I
you-
mean, you guys are also here, so it's a big plus.
Buddy, why does it matter?
All you guys are someone in my heart. So
Also, I just want to say, whoever the attacker is, they have like 2 minutes to say the word that I said.
Jacob,
so-
thank you for giving Christina a sub. Thank you so much, bro. You need to stop. Thank you though. And
Who's their attacker?
Big Time Rush Forever 28. Thank you so much for the follow. I really
Big
appreciate
time
it.
rush forever. Let's go.
Chris, are you streaming yet? I gotta go.
Is it live? Does it say it's live?
Jacob, stop.
Wait,
Stop.
what are you?
Thank you
Wait,
again.
before you leave, Sharpie, thank you so much for hosting podcast.
Yeah, thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
thanks for the
us.
podcast.
I really
Appreciate
It says live.
I really
It says
missed you
live.
guys
Oh,
for
wait,
real for
no, it
real.
doesn't say live. It doesn't say live.
So when I finally
Oh,
out,
now it says it's live.
Okay,
Now
let's,
guys.
we could
let's
do
do
We
this.
could do it more.
Are you gonna leave, Sharpie? Like, you're not
Yeah, I have to.
Do you have to unpack?
Yeah, more than that. I know some stuff to do.
Okay, have
wait.
fun, Sharpie. Thank you so much.
Have
for
fun.
the podcast.
Hold on, wait. I want to wait. I want a
Wait,
raid
wait.
message. I want a raid message.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, what was that? Thank you. Oh, tell me
I
sorry.
wanna-
and then this
Sorry.
one. Hold on.
This is what I'm gonna
Sorry.
read with.
That's. I guess this works for now. Or podcast invading. Yeah, let's just do that. Podcast invading. Screen
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, Cass was not subbed.
Podcast.
Oh.
Any gifters? Bro, I don't have money anymore since I'm moving, so I can't
It's
really.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I don't
Anyways,
have a-
guys, thank
I
you
don't
guys
have
so
a-
much. Thank you
I
guys so
don't
much
have
for
a
the stream
job.
today.
I'm so sorry. Oops.
I'll catch you guys later.
Thank
Okay.
you for hosting it, Terry.
Later.
Of course.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
hosting it.
I love you guys.
Appreciate
Peace
it.
out.
Soon again.
Bye.
Soon again.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Valorant,
everybody.
Valorant. Let's go.
Wait,
Bye.
Sharpie.